If I'm gonna do this bit, I'm gonna do it without glasses, but I need my glasses for this. I need my glasses! Oh my god!
Glasses.
I can't fucking see without my glasses.
Video. Voice it. Here is the video. Okay.
Actually, I prefer to be on the radio.
Hey, Ben.
With Danny
Yo,
and
Gaga?
Lisa.
Hey,
I
Ben.
know we're two different places.
But
I have a question for you, Ben.
what?
Can you put on some sleeves? Your arms are blinding me, bro.
Holy fucking shit! He's just mad because he's got them fucking guns, bud.
No,
What?
it's because he's fucking pale as shit.
Connor's pale.
You wanna
mind
say that
closing
again?
them
I
You
got a
mind closing them
farmer's
blinds? You mind closing them blinds?
Oh yeah?
Proving a
Oh, yeah?
point.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
Dude, like, I was like grabbed my biceps the other day, and I can't physically put my hands around my biceps. Look at that, Jace. This is why I fucking weigh the same weight. That's how I'm gonna start this.
I'm about to say.
We get
I don't know.
everything
I
out,
want this.
good to go. Topics done.
Ben, are you
Yeah.
recording?
We are recording. We are good to
The
go.
audio good?
Hey
the
man,
video
what are
good?
we rocking out?
Video.
Ben, are we
We'll be
recording?
rocking out. I'm
Dude.
on the podcast.
We are
With
good to
Danny
go.
and Lisa.
Ben, I
Alright.
forgot to ask, are we recording?
Yes, we are
Yeah,
All
recording.
right, boys, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Podcast killed the radio star. Podcast killed the radio star.
So you were podcasting with your friends the other day. You got what we got over here today is with our good old friends, the Momentum Morons. We got Matthew Buendias.
Salud!
He passes joints, not judgments. Is that an Irish car bombs there, bud?
It's just cheap vodka and wearing my wife's shirt, actually. It's great. As soon as she put it on, she pulled both of her titties out, and I was like, yeah.
Following Matthew, we have Benjamin Baines over here, who looks like a New Yorker street toughs.
And what you talking about? I look like a street tough because you're 100% right. I'm drinking over here.
That's what I appreciate about you, bud.
Hmm.
And we
What
have
about you?
a guy that's culture that I'm definitely appropriating over here, Connor Impey.
I think you need to buy smaller cups, so that way when you're real serious, just
It's just like, and then you whip out the
Wait,
pinky too.
wait.
Like a Saki's cup.
Pinky out, motherfucker!
Yeah,
Liberal.
Connor's. It's like the first times I haven't seen you with the pinkies out.
Oh. It's a little hard to do when I'm holding with my left hand.
Well, you use your right.
he's like, I can't. I'm busy.
It's not
I'm
that
busy,
hard,
guy.
dude. I can do it. I can do it with
Oh.
my left hand. See?
The pictures doesn't shows up on the cups when it's the other ways.
Yeah,
There
that-
he goes, bud.
That was one of the things
Liberal.
on one of the porn games I got. It's like, you can play one-handed. Like, thank you.
That's
I
why
said
I'm playing this.
I did that for a review for a porn game I played. It was like a puzzle game, and I put, you can play this with one-handedly, so that's good.
After
what just
Connor's up there,
happened?
we have everything's good there, buds?
No, my entire Discord is gray.
Yeah, that's been happening to me
Ah,
recently.
we can still
actually.
see you though.
Yeah.
I can't see anything. This whole thing's gray.
Try
Well, anyway.
minimizing it.
I can't see it, what I'm minimizing.
Can you see your bottom like bar?
I
or
can.
the icon bar.
Yeah, I see that. Let's see. All it says is close window. Let me try. Should I try that?
Yep.
No. Or yeah.
No
I
one will
can't-
be seated while Matt's trying to do his stuff.
I mean, I think it's a glitch because it's been happening to me too.
Yeah, BRB. Sorry if this fucks things up, Ben.
Nah, it's all good.
He can just cut this whole section out.
I don't know. I'm keeping it. Well, I'm
Well,
That was
cutting up
weird.
the-
See, I closed everything, couldn't see it, but I could still hear y'all, and now I'm back here. The
Well,
dog.
because
He
you didn't-
still sees you,
Yeah, you
Oh.
didn't you didn't exit out of Discord. You technically just minimized it.
but he can't see us though.
Oh, I could. Okay, we're good now.
Okay.
And then there's Jace.
Yeah, so we got Jace, the helpful hardware place. After that, we got me, Squirrely's Dance. I'm glad to be here with you guys.
I would like to point out Jace does no longer say helpful hardware place to say the helpful hardware store, and it bugs the shit out of me. It does.
Oh, all right.
And it burns all around.
I still love that Dalton knows my last name, but he doesn't say it.
I know your middle name.
I know your full names, bud. I even have your social security numbers.
Not
So
about
don't
that.
even have me, bud. Anyways, today is Cinco de Mayos, which is it's a Mexican holiday of a battle that they had of a word that I forgot. It starts with an A. It looks like abuela, but I don't know.
It's
I'm
also
sure we-
Revenge of the Fifth.
Well, Star Wars is kind of what's that word? It's overplayed now. Getting kind of
Yes, it
tired
has.
of it. Anyways, our topics today on Cinco's de Mayos is we're going to talk about greeds. Greed's pretty bad. Then we goes if you were to be a character in a game, what stats and descriptions would you be? Oh, that's evil human experiments part 2s. Because we had a part 1 some time ago, so I'm like, screw it, I found some more
Okay.
evil human experiments I want to go for, so that's what I want to do.
Mandala!
Yeah, well, Dr. Mangalus, that guy was pretty terrible. Do you even know what Dr. Mangalus is, Connor?
No, I thought you said the name just caught me off. It sounded like a Latin version of mangle.
I mean, probably
Pretty
is.
much is.
Yeah. Actually, I think that's where we get the words, even though it was only...
Jira te ipsum.
Anyway, Connor's wanted to talk about greeds for a good little while.
Yes, I fucking do.
Excuse me.
So to start, greed or avarice. Yes, I'm looking at the definition. I wanted
Also,
to say
one of my
I
favorite
wa-
characters in Full Metal Alchemists.
Because to be honest, I really didn't want to just sit here and basically say it mean me want more money. So the Wikipedia definition for it is an insatiable desire for material gain, be it food, money, land, or inanimate possessions or social values such as status or power. Also a word for it, avarice. I like to think it's the pinky out fancy term for it.
Yeah,
So,
Pick you up.
reason I am talking about this is twofold. One, I just wanted to talk about it. The main thing here will be about just companies, gaming companies, and two, the recent situation with Helldivers 2.
We talk about Helldivers quite often here.
We
Yeah.
do, but I feel like this needs to be said. So recently, everything was peachy keen on Helldivers. Like, literally, the community, everyone was basically just like prancing in a sunflower field, laughing, giving each other sunflowers, giving like little butterfly kisses to each other, which is just like,
Hugs in the shades.
yeah, hugs in the shades, all that shit. And then out of nowhere, a torrent of diarrhea and like dead corpses starts like raining down upon them, and everyone's scared. What could it be? It's the filthy ass cheeks of Sony Entertainment.
That's pretty metals, bud. You should make songs about it.
Sony make the shit.
The song's called Fuck 170 Other Countries.
Didn't know we had a Canadian corpse grinder in this.
It's like,
Canadian
oh,
Corpse Grinders! That's a good fucking metal band's name, bud.
for face with face. Sorry.
Fair enough. But yeah, so,
Hammer's fish feasty.
This next
Basically-
song's called Can I Please Stab You?
Ain't no war crimes if it's the first times.
Alright,
Followed-
I stabbed you in the
followed
heart.
by
I'm
hey,
sorry.
followed by hey, can you stop stealing my maple syrup, please?
I stabbed you in the
Next
heart. I'm
one's
sorry.
called- I'm gonna put 5 in your eye.
Anyways, continues, Connors.
Okay, so for context, when you get Helldivers 2 and you get in the game, it basically says, hey, it's optional, but we'd like you to make an account with PlayStation Network because Arrowhead is the developer, Sony is the publisher. So basically it's saying it's optional. You don't need to do it. So most players are like, well, I don't care to. Also, there's a bit of kind of a history of Sony being unbelievably terrible with some things, in one case being getting hacked the fuck out.
You could also say they're kind of Blizzard likes.
I would almost say this is a bigger blunder than Blizzard, but
No,
we'll get to that.
No,
They got
Blizzard
sent
rapes
over.
women.
Oh no, I don't mean about that.
Professor
specific-
Trisha will fucking hear about this.
No. That's an entire different thing. I mean, for example, like Blizzard's handling of Overwatch, for example. Not the bad stuff. That's really bad. But anyway, back to it. So basically, everyone usually said, Well, I don't really care about it. Some players, though, just went ahead and did the whole like link thing to PlayStation Network. It didn't matter, you know? But it was basically saying, okay, you're linked to, now you can play the game. And it's a fun game, has a great community, all that jazz. Then suddenly out of nowhere, Sony basically tells Arrowhead, hey, by the way, we're making it now mandatory to link your account. If you don't, you can't play the game starting in like May or June.
Hey, bud,
At some date. I can't remember that.
There is
Okay.
some holes in that, just so you know. Originally, you were supposed to sign up for it. And
Yep.
in the terms and services that you're supposed to sign up for it and has an account on it.
Yeah,
Let's
well,
be
now
real.
They're enforcing it, so
Yeah, that's the better
Plus,
term.
the
They're
reasons they
enforcing it.
didn't originally is because the servers were messed up, and they had to focus on fixing that.
Dude,
Yeah.
they had the servers set up for like no more than 100,000 people, and they have 500,000 fucking people trying to sign into it
It's a
at
good
once.
game.
Well,
But yeah. Anyways, who reads terms and services? But
Lawyers?
But when
Yeah.
will it read?
But anyway, so at that point, basically everyone started getting mad butthurt. One of the reasons being simply because a lot of people don't trust Sony because over the years, the PlayStation Network has been hacked at least about, I want to say
Twice.
7 to 8 times. No, it's been like a
That
lot.
many?
I think it's been a few
15.
more times.
There's
About
been-
15.
there's been 3 times that I know of. One of them starting in 2009, the other one starting in 2011.
Yeah, I know it happened once when I was in the military because after the second time is when they started giving us free games because they're like, we're so sorry, we're going to give y'all monthly games.
So yeah, basically everyone at that point is saying, no, I don't want to link my account because I don't want to have it linked to Sony and Sony have access, yada yada, all that. Now, the other reason is because some countries don't have PlayStation Network, like they can't access
You
it.
can't do it.
So that basically means when this happens, they are legitimately not allowed to play Helldivers 2 anymore.
Well, they should be better countries then.
Yes, that's definitely
Wow.
it. Man, I wish I was born in America where I could play Helldivers 2.
Congratulations.
Yes, right?
So,
You said you were born in
American
Canada,
dreams.
which well,
Yeah.
you were born in Canada, which isn't even a real country anyway.
Wow, Jace. Tell
You know-
some fucking real jokes.
Yeah, Canada's
Yeah, I
like,
know.
you choose the moose.
you know, I was about to say, one day Jace will come up with a good joke. I will too, because mine are stolen too, so.
To be fair, Jason's life is a joke.
Yeah.
Because that has a punchline.
He doesn't
He
have a punch or a line.
And if he trips downhill, he'll just roll with it.
That's spin, man. I could get lines set.
Jace,
up,
you're so
bro.
fat, you could have broken through the Siegfried
Yeah.
line.
Okay, I'm a dumbass. The fuck's the Siegfried line?
Really quick, so I don't get off track. Basically, it was a line in World War II that Germany created. It was like a 400-mile line of like sharp concrete stones to stop tanks from getting in. But honestly, all it took was the Americans to bring a bulldozer, put dirt over it, and just make a road over it.
Mhm.
But Germany sat there and basically said, "It is 9 impenetrable. No one gets in or out."
And Connor, you still say you're stupid? Fuck off.
Anyway, back on track.
Fuck off,
So-
stupid.
His intelligence is diverted elsewhere.
I was about to say it's autistic. That's the reason. Anyway, so back on track. This is happening. A lot of countries, or a few countries, basically are saying, well, now I can't play the game. This sucks. So people start review bombing the absolute hell
It
out
is
of Helldivers 2.
Yeah, it is overwhelmingly negative reviews. On
when it
the
used to be
Steam right
like
now.
overwhelmingly positive.
It went from
In less
like a
than 48
99 to a
hours.
23.
Yeah, in less than 40 hours because so many people were angry. And at
It's-
first,
I
you
think
know,
they put it's at like 10,000s, like people's.
But
Yeah.
mean, I get it. Because not only are you alienating like a good chunk of your audience, now you have people protesting that are like, well, if they can't play, I'm not gonna play. And honestly, like, good riddance.
Yeah.
It sucks. I feel bad for him. It's a dirtbag move, and I love PlayStation. You guys know that. So I think it's a shitty move. But also, like, there's so many dickhead players on there that'll just fucking kill you anyway and take all your samples and then, like, leave you at the fucking extraction zone because they killed you
the
just to take your
minority
shit.
is not the majority. But anyway,
Wow, that's a deep statement there, bud.
anyway,
Problem is,
So-
a couple bad apples spoil the harvest.
I know, yeah, bad apples spoil the harvest, all that. You remember less of the good and more of the bad. Back on topic. So, after this happens, basically it's like a meltdown over at Arrowhead. They're trying to play damage control, explain, do whatever. She's just sitting here, probably like hands right here, going, "Wow, I am so smart."
Well, I mean, the devs for Arrowhead are trying to stick up
They are.
for the
They
community.
really are.
And I heard Sony is doubling down.
Even
So-
the community manager Spitz was basically putting on their Discord, listen, if it's that much of an issue to you, just go to the Steam forums and change your review, and because they were the mindset that basically saying, if you put your reviews down as negative and everything, this will send a message to Sony to backtrack on this.
Now, as much as we'd like to say that's the end of it, as Matt said, they double down. Helldivers 2 has been removed from Steam from over about how many countries exactly? 117?
Yeah.
177. 177.
170 countries now can no longer buy Helldivers 2.
And I can only name like
Steam.
9 of those fucking motherfuckers anyway.
I don't even think I can name 9 of them.
Yeah, what the fuck is Kazakhstan?
What if that was one of the countries that didn't get hit? There's like, I'm still playing Helldivers 2. It's
I'll-
great success.
It's very nice.
I'll say this with regards to that. This isn't necessarily greed as it is short-sightedness, because if it was really greed, then Sony would be doing everything they could to make sure that all those countries were still served, because that means more money.
The problem is, Sony will usually do bans
I
even
think
under the weakest pretense.
It seems like it's more of it's not so much a money thing, it's more like a pride thing.
There are people who said, "Oh, use a VPN," and they have, and then Sony would
they got
crack it
banned.
and ban them
Yep.
for it.
But also, Sony's and Xbox's, they decided it was a good idea to leak everybody's chats to the FBI's so that they could see if people's are, terrible peoples or not. Basically, so both of those companies kind of shit.
Yes, as much as that sucks, like
I mean, we
that
still
guy's
have
a
anything to
dick.
talk about.
This one's a dick. Oh, I remember that. I wanted to go slap that dude in his fucking face. That guy's a dick. Oh yeah, I also said the N-word a whole bunch, but don't worry about that one.
All I pictured is just someone in the FBI have their morning coffee out. It's like, "Hey Frank, how is all the chat stuff going along?" And he's just like, "There's just so many N-words.
See,
They're everywhere."
I've never been one to talk shit online to strangers. It's just like, 'cause I just have. That's not. I'll be chill or I'll make the joke or something, but I'm not just gonna talk shit. It's not cool. I'll roast anybody, but it's 'cause
With
I love it.
regards to how everything's going on about this, I do believe Matt is right with regards to the whole pride thing, because of the fact that the PlayStation Network shit, it was something that they put a
PlayStation
pause.
shit network.
Shut the fuck up, Connor, and let me put my thought out, you fucking cocksucker. Right? Now, they put a pause on it just so that they could get the servers reestablished, but it was indicated that they would use it as a means of verification so that people would be like more able to integrate with crossplay and shit. They put a temporary patch in, and then bada bing, bada boom. Sony's doubling down because they're just like, no, it's supposed to be like this. That's it. It's not greed. It's not any form of greed. It's stupid, foolish fucking pride.
I
And
still say it's greed.
how is it
But
greed if
that's
you're
a- that's a-
losing money?
That's a form of greed. Pride. It's
You're
just
actually
want.
losing money from it.
Yeah,
Yes.
but there's two separate sins, but still, pride was the downfall of humanity.
Well,
Everything-
Palestine's can't have
Wanting,
it,
wanting
apparently.
just I don't know what they're doing. I don't pretend to know shit unless it's about movies.
But
I
to
got
be
a lot
fair,
of opinions, and probably none of them are right. So
if they really, honestly, if they really wanted the greeds behind, if they really wanted the monies, they would just allows it to happen. So that way, all of these countries can still have it, because they're losing a bunch of money from them having to refund monies.
And it's not like they can't. They already were running it fine everywhere. And now it's like whenever the COVID happened and then we learned we could work from home. And then a lot of people hated it, but it also brought production up. People were fucking less tired from driving. So it's like, hey, yeah, we could do this, but like, honestly though, unless you can do what we're doing, like, well, we can't do that. Like, tough shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, buds.
That's the thing. It's not necessarily greed. It's stupid, foolish pride. I mean, it's gotten to the point to where Steam is actually offering you the chance to return the game after 90-something hours of fucking play.
Yeah, I know.
There's people 300 hours in that are like, I'm not playing another fucking minute.
Apparently,
Until
Antarctica is a country.
Palestine is freed. What?
But like,
Antarctica is a country, apparently.
Can you imagine being so upset that all you have there is penguins, snow, and Helldivers 2, and Helldivers 2 gets taken away? Like, someone is going to run out of their igloo or base, whatever they're at, and start beating penguins like the Doomslayer. Just
But like,
they're gonna
I
bring
can kind
back-
of understand like the standing on like, oh, it can't be in these 177 countries, but I doubt that game's in half of these countries. Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan. I don't care. Those guys are fucking genocidal maniacs anyway.
I mean,
Oh, yeah,
to be
because
fair,
they're
Armenia. The second worst thing to happen in
To
Armenia.
be fair, in the Sonic movie, Azerbaijanistan doesn't exist anymore because Dr. Robotnik got rid of it.
Good. Maybe he's a good guy.
well, he was Jim Carrey, so
But like, it's just like, you know, Kazakhstan, United Republic of Tanzania, which I kind of, you know, Uganda, like
Uganda, you know the way.
Fuck
the US
you,
Virgin
Ben.
Islands.
You're not wrong that maybe some of these countries do not
Most
have
of
it.
These probably don't.
Guaranteed.
Do you know the way?
Statistic is just countries that can't get PSN, and boom, there it is.
But this is all the countries that they doesn't have it. And I'm just looking at it. It's like it's probably most countries that people don't actually plays it. But it's like the Congo doesn't allow it. But is it the Congo? Oh no, I was reading it. I gotta go.
I find
Cuba.
it hard. I
Fucking
find
Cuba
it
can't
hard that
play
the Congo would have good Wi-Fi.
Oh my
Congo
God.
Wi-Fi
To be
sounds
fair,
like it's
if
still in
you-
dial-up.
That
Actually,
sounds
to be
like
fair,
Donkey
if you-
Kong Wi-Fi.
If you look at like the actual countries themselves, a lot of African countries are very well developed.
No, yeah.
No.
And
It's
here's-
just usually when it comes to media, they like stereotype
No.
it to make it look like
Yeah,
it's made in
right.
a desert
Well,
in a
of
small
course.
building.
well, of course, because stereotypes are for every fucking body. Just like everybody stereotypes fucking gamers into this little fucking bucket of useless fucking oxygen stealing, you know, fucking retards that never leave their mother's basement.
Hey, I
you
don't
know.
need to be personally attacked like this.
Yeah, as well say those people do exist.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean,
I-
none of us
I-
lives in our parents' house.
some of us still lives with our parents' monies.
And whose
Anyway.
fault is that?
I know. But
Because you don't give your
back on
balls a
track real
tug.
quick. Ben,
Fucker.
I tug my balls almost every day. Fuck off.
Fuck some
Give
tits.
the cord a cut, tit fucker.
There you go.
To be fair,
Anyway.
North Korea's is not on here.
What?
like
Like,
Hooray.
there's one person's playing in North Korea. I guess we.
and
can
that's
fight
Kim
against it.
Jong, and he's like, I
Fucking
can't
Kim
fucking
Jong.
play anymore.
He fucking plays Helldivers. Like, there's one dude in North Korea playing Helldivers.
We drop in and it's just the real Kim Jong-un. And right when you get to the ship, he kills you. I need the samples.
I mean, I do remember it might be the guy who subscribed to the Spiffing Brit because he did a marbles thing at a really long course, and he was like, "This is my one and only viewer from North Korea." So it might be that guy.
So now the. Thank you for blinding everyone, Cat. Anyway, so the reason I say greed, in my opinion, is because I don't know, just Sony's and PlayStation stuff lately. It just feels like it hasn't been good lately, in my
No,
opinion.
they've
And
been
I
doing a
figure
lot of
they're trying to
fuckery.
None of
they're
them have been.
And I feel like they're trying to do whatever they can to like keep some amount of money flowing in, because
Yeah, but the problem is they moved all their headquarters over to California, and this is one of the reasons why their shit has been sinking like a drowned rat.
I mean, you
Connor, he
say
got
that,
that
but
from you, bud.
games have the video game industry has never been. It brings in more than like movies and all that shit combined, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because movies suck now.
well, because they're okay.
They
not
don't all
movies.
suck though, man. There's always gonna be shitty.
Go
movies
watch
and shitty
Godzilla
games.
-1, you fucker.
We
I
can't.
plan
It
to.
hasn't come streaming here yet. Japan just got it streaming over there, and the only one I could find on the internet has some stupid like, "Hey, come fucking gamble on our website," like floating around on it, and I'm like, no, I'm not watching a movie like that.
Thanks,
And it never
Japan.
hits the corners like the DVD logo.
Actually, it only hits corners. It's
To be
like,
fair, greed has done quite a bit some bullshits lately. Like our inflation has gone up. Like corporate fucking profits have skyrocketed, and they're like record-breaking numbers. And yet our fucking numbers are absolute bullshit because the economy is in such fucking shambles that it's one little bad fucking thing away from us not fucking having any goddamn money anywhere.
Dude, the amount of money supply that was in circulation doubled from 2020 to 2022, which means that inflation has also doubled.
Dude. And what sucks, even if all these people making all the money from us just stopped, they're like, all right, okay, we're fixing everything. We have enough money. They would never, their families, entire next 100 generations would never have to work again in their entire fucking life. When is it enough? When you could buy children? I guess that's when you've reached the peak of having money.
Well, a lot of them already do.
Limitless. Greed is limitless.
The thing is, you gotta temper things a little bit because there's a difference between greed and running a fucking business.
I'm pretty sure the people that are rich don't even know what the goddamn word temper means.
Like Microsoft's, like fucking Bill Gates does not need that much goddamn money.
Well, no. Okay, first of all, I
know what you're going at with. Like there is a difference between.
I just wanted to attack Bill Gates. Can I have?
I just hate Bill Gates. like the one song where that guy chases down Bill Gates. I love that song.
Like, because I look at it like this. With if you're a fucking fuck you. If you're a
not
fucking
you, it's talking about Bill Gates.
Oh yeah, yeah. Dude, he's got fucking moves. And he's trying to tell people how to fucking be all healthy and shit and everything.
He's trying to get fucking eugenics and shit into place.
Oh, he's been trying to do that shit for about 10 fucking years.
Transhumanism is on its way in, and I think that's some of the evilest shit I've ever heard of.
Dude, transhumanism's already here. Look at their fucking flag.
But even I know there's we have like pacemaker. Well, transhumanism is more integrating yourself with technology.
Wouldn't that be
turning yourself, cyborg shit.
Wouldn't that be called Homo cyborgus?
No.
Get out.
You want to go Latin?
Well, yeah, if you want to use the Latin.
Yeah, memento morons.
Put my brain in a jar and plug me into the internet.
No, fuck that. Let me
go.
I bet you anything, if Jace had that happen, his feed would only be surrounded by food.
You know how much goddamn fucking bandwidth you're gonna need, bud?
Shut the fuck up, Ben.
You're gonna be like that the computer fleshy dude at the end of the first Fallout that's stuck to everything. Like, this 5G's fast as fuck.
But I honestly, if that ever happened and they're like, hey, we can plug you in, let me die. I would rather be dead.
I can imagine the kind of purgatory torture you would be in. What if it didn't work and you got stuck in a loading or they had to reboot the system? If you moved your conscience, this should be its own topic. I know we're not talking about that, but if you move yourself into a computer and something fucks up, or you got to be turned on, are you just forever in this maybe you're just being pulled like a parallelogram through existence.
Is it a computer ran by Ben? Because I would probably be okay with that computer. But if it's ran by almost anybody else, I'd probably say, nah, let me die.
Why did I just picture you get stuck between and you just get infinite loading screens with just tips that aren't helpful? They're obvious stuff did you know if you stop breathing, you die?
You're a consciousness in a fucking internet highway. You're but I don't have to breathe anymore.
Oh, so it's like a Skyrim or Fallout loading screen. Got it.
Yeah.
That would just
or
be
Helldivers.
Scary as shit, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So whether or not Sony is being greedy, the other thing, I don't know. I really don't. I just know in general, I feel like greed is a bad thing. Well, another example.
Strong statement.
Greed is bad.
All 7 deadly sins in excess are obviously bad.
Now,
and it's not. It's because it comes back to just selfishness. All the 7 deadly sins is just someone being selfish and thinking only of themselves. If 6 is the number of man, 666 just means man. That's me. There's no room for God. Y'all.
Or Satan. There's no room for Satan in that one.
I'm not gonna
Satan
lie.
wants that. Satan just doesn't want you thinking about God, and he wins already. Don't matter what else you color it.
I think it's a little bit of greed is okay.
I mean, look out for you and yours.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
A little
It's like
bit of all the sins are okay. Like
whenever-
in moderation. Like, you know, you got to be kind of proud of yourself. You gotta be proud of what you
Whenever
do.
I was on dope and like slinging a lot of drugs and shit and like trying to get people's money so I can buy myself the stuff, but also give them enough, but not enough so I can have more. Like that's when I found myself getting greedy because like I'd get some shit for somebody, bring it back, but like I already cut a little bit. I got a little extra in my pocket, but you know, here's what I got you, dog. And then like, I mean,
So-
it's just I don't know.
With regards to
It was just stomachache.
with regards to any of the fucking deadly sins, I have a different take on it. Everything, if you take it
It's
to
like
its
be proud.
no, if you take it to the natural extreme, then that's when it becomes a sin. But with regards to greed, you never get anywhere unless you're motivated and driven and you're fucking hungry for it. You fucking
Yeah,
like you're reaching and grabbing for every single opportunity.
it's-
You're
it's-
greedy for that shit.
it's literally just another addiction, man. Because you never get anywhere. You just have more. It's dragon sickness.
Well,
You never have enough.
that's not the same. That's not the same.
Ben
It's
When I-
was
not
waiting
greed.
for a
Not wanting
moment.
everything
Ben-
is a greed.
Ben was waiting for a moment to shoehorn in motivational speech.
But to be fair, any sort of going into the seven deadly sins is in fact against tenets of Christianity itself. Is you're supposed to
Yeah.
be humble and pious, and you're not supposed to
100%.
have
seven,
faith.
fuck
Seven-
that. That's boring.
the
But
seven
that's
heavenly
just that's
virtues.
their tenets. Yeah, that's their tenets of being a Christian is to be humble, is to not have a lot of shit. Like you're supposed to just be, you know, giving to others and being, you know,
Well,
that kind of thing.
by
the-
all means,
Christian tenets.
be giving, but you got to be driven. And so with that drive, there has to be a hunger, and with that hunger, you got to fucking.
It's about drive. It's about power.
Hungry, we devour.
But once again, that goes against the original Christian tenets. Like they're not supposed to have a drive or hunger to do something. They're just supposed to be kind, giving, and caring.
But that
Well-
still comes with the drive, man. You can be a
power.
Christian and still have drive. You're not just supposed to be a passenger.
Well, yeah.
God still wants you to act.
I mean, I get
handling
where
your own
Dennis
shit is a
going.
man's fucking way to do things. It's just the way to do things. Handle your shit. Be
Yep.
an adult. It sucks. We all hate it. Being an adult's the dumbest shit I ever did. Worse than meth. Being an adult, I tell you what.
Growing up was the worst decision
Oh,
I
yeah.
never made.
You grew
yeah.
out.
In case people were interested in knowing, the seven heavenly virtues at least mentioned are humility, generosity, chastity, patience, temperance, and charity.
I don't have
wait.
any of those.
Oh wait, and diligence.
Yeah, he didn't mean the chastity one. Don't worry about that one.
I
God
fucked up that one.
kind of, you know, that was a
I don't have
post-it
any
note.
of that.
You know,
Now, if you won't get some pussy, that's okay. I won't judge. Just
I
make
get-
sure you don't cheat, because that's a dick move.
I got a decent amount of those, but chastity, I do not.
A decent amount of cheats.
No.
And over here being proud and lustful.
we all are, man.
But yeah, so to at least finish it out, as Matt mentioned that I said, greed is bad. Don't do it.
That's
Pretty
the
bad.
You literally said,
Good.
I want to bring up this topic, but I don't want it to just be greed is bad, me good. Like, and that's exactly
be
what you came back
To
around
be
to.
to be fair, I
To
just
be
explained
fair.
it. At least I explained it out. At least I did.
Yeah, you.
I never said I wouldn't end it with greed is bad.
Okay.
But to be fair, I always.
you're bad. Okay.
But I am curious if greed would count as a stat point.
Oh.
More of a debuff than anything.
No, it is not.
It would be.
It'd be
it
more of
would
a
be
debuff.
a debuff.
Like Max said, it's dragon sickness.
Yeah, so greed would matter and would be like a wisdom save. Like
yeah,
a will
if
save.
if it was a buff on Fallout where it's like you find more caps but people like you less, like it would be one of those double-sided coin things.
Yeah,
you know?
basically, yeah.
I see no
Yeah.
downside to this.
So if we go stats, if we go D&D or
You
RPG
fat
stats,
bitch.
yeah. If we go
I just don't
D&D
like
stats,
people.
RPG stats, like you go down like strength,
Speaking of
Con.
stats,
dex.
there's one I've been hearing around a lot, and I actually enjoy how they use the word to make it this new Gen Z word, but
You
it's
say
Riz.
I'm gonna
Charisma.
fucking
Charisma.
Bro.
hate it.
I
It's
hate
not
it.
charisma.
Of course you hate it. You're
It's
a
two more
fucking-
syllables. It's two fucking more syllables.
Yeah, I saw a joke that's like BBW is like the worst shortened. Fat's still a 3-letter. Like,
Yes. Yes.
I'd rather be called fat than BBW.
That's because you're not brown.
it's not. It's big,
Or a
beautiful
woman.
women,
Yeah.
not big brown women.
There's also big brown women would also be BBW.
It could
Okay,
be, of
so-
course it could.
Yeah.
It could be big black women.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go
big
down.
blue
Let's just-
Wells. Fuck
Okay.
you.
hey, I take offense to that. I resemble that remark.
Man, you're too big for a gate. Shut the fuck up.
You shut your whore mouth, you cock.
We're friends.
As long as he's not part of Pizzagate, we're fine.
No,
Yeah,
dude.
Ben.
Well, I mean, he had the ticket because he saw the word pizza, but like he got there was a bunch of kids.
Listen,
It
I was
really
told
weird.
there'd be pizza. No one said anything else about anything. I was just told
They said
pizza was
something
going
about
to
a
be
gate
there.
and he got mad because he can't fit through them.
Gotta suck in.
I was promised stuffed crust, damn it.
Where's the cocaine gate? Is this
There's
the
a
free
stuffing,
crack
Jace,
giveaway?
but it's just not crust.
About to say that, Matt.
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
That is a fucked ass joke.
I'm
God.
keeping it in.
Okay,
What
so
I said
That's
earlier
exactly
wasn't
what they said, Ben.
what I
Oh.
said. Wait, what I said earlier wasn't bad.
You are not even fucking involved at this part. You left.
Go back to sleep, Connor.
Okay.
We're talking about some fucked up shit.
All right, so let's just go down the line. We'll just go. I got the D&D stats pulled up here, so we'll go strength,
I know
dex,
it's good.
con, int, whiz, and charisma. So let's just start with strength. Matt, where do you think you're at that?
That dude's average at best.
If I would be
Ten-
a lot of
10 is,
chari-
10 is average.
I'm
Talking about strength, though. We're
How
talking
about strength there, Matt?
I'm focusing kind of more on Fallout stats a bit.
It's the same shit.
I know,
it's
I
the
get
same
it.
stuff.
I think mine would be a lot in charisma.
No.
Talking about
We're
strength,
asking where
though.
you think
We're
where
just
yours
starting
is
from
at
strength
strength.
over.
Oh, strength. Physically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit low average, honestly.
Probably-
No, I think it'd be. I'm stronger than you fucking think, man.
I'd give
I
him like
can,
a
I
9
can
or
lift
10.
Devin up if it comes down to it. I got core energy. I spent years sucking my own dick, so me doing this—that's why I could do a bunch of sit-ups.
I mean,
Just
if it
be
works,
kidding.
it works.
Fast joints, not judgment.
I will say this: Khan might be a little low for him because I could like break his freaking back.
Okay, so what do you think?
I'm just
How
gonna
about
say
strength?
I'm gonna say a 6 because it's a little above average. Or what's the next one?
So 6 and Fallout standards would
Is middle-
probably
is
be
a-
a 13 or 14 in D&D. Standards.
Yeah, it's a 12 or 13.
Yeah, 10 is standard in D&D, so
So probably like maybe a 4 in
5. I
Fallout.
think 5 is standard in Fallout.
5 is standard
this
in
is
Fallout.
Not, this then
Yeah.
y'all tell me what it is because this is not fair. Your
I
scale.
can convert it in my head.
played
No,
D&D
no,
in my
you're
entire life.
good.
Leave
We
me alone.
understand.
No.
We understand.
What Matt says.
Matt, shh. It's okay. It's okay.
I'd give him a 12. I'd give Matt a 12.
I'll convert what he says in Fallout to D&D. I can convert that in my head.
I'd give him a 12.
All right, 12 is good. Ben, where are you
I'd
at?
give Matt He's a
Strength. Oh, are we all just doing strength and then?
Yeah, strength.
Yeah,
Yeah.
strength, dex, con. We're just going down the letters.
you would be a bard in real
I'm a
life
total
D&D.
bard.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm
Yeah.
like a
Me too.
bard's root beer bard.
Ben's
Alright.
strength, I'd give him about a 13, 14 maybe close to a 15.
15.
Yeah,
I'd
probably
say
not.
15.
On strength.
Ben's got some like
Why
retard
did you? Why
strength.
did you look?
He's
Why did
strong,
you look
yeah.
like you were disappointed? Like only 15? I
Well,
got
I was just like,
22.
He is strong. He does work out, but we did have to try to jump up this fucking wall one time at a show, and he couldn't do it, and I was like,
That would be more of a dex
You-
thing.
Yeah.
we
That's
had
a
to, there was
dexterity.
2 other Mexicans back there, just like homeless people that helped him by pushing his butt up. So, and
Well,
I was like, man, don't you like climb and work out? You can't get up this one wall, like.
Well, there's a difference between pulling with this, which is biceps, and pushing with this. So, you know.
And thrusting with this.
I'm gonna have to dig you down on
Okay, so we're in agreement that Ben is about a 15 then.
Yeah, we'll give him about a 15.
Yeah.
All right, Connor, where are
Connor's a
you at?
7.
I was gonna say 4.
He's a 7.
Oh, damn, them negative penalties.
Okay, 4 is you can barely pick up anything.
4.
Okay.
Okay.
He's lucky his dick is so small. That shit kind of gets heavy sometimes.
Let's.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me do something.
Okay, realistically though, I can lift. You know, like the minimum requirement of can you lift 50 pounds in a work environment? Yes. So wherever that would be.
To be fair, I have
To be
been-
fair.
I have gone with him to the gym, and he was able to keep up, albeit with lower weights. Probably, Connor, I think we were doing 20s for you. So, I
Yeah.
mean,
I'm telling you, about 7, 6,
About a
7,
7.
8.
about
I'll
a
give him a
7.
7.
Alright, I'll give myself a 7. If I want to be generous to myself, I'll say 8, but whichever.
Like, why can't we just use like a scale from 1 to 10 with our just general? That seems so much easier than.
It's more
Where
granular.
does the D&D one stop? Is it only to
20?
20?
We're
20.
Americans.
20 is a
Okay,
minute.
so we're-
D&D 5.
So we're going on a scale of 1 to 20. Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
fair.
One
Right.
is
Okay.
you can't physically pick up yourself, and you're virtually a vegetable.
Yeah.
So cancer people.
Yeah. Well, actually, multiple sclerosis.
Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yeah, stuff like that.
I love Goularic's
10
disease.
is average. It's like a commoner would have this. Like a random person would have this strength.
I also can't believe Stephen Hawking's cheated on his wife. How do you have like, hey baby, what are you? Oh God, I can't wait to suck your smelly penis in this chair you sit in all day next to the shit bag.
Once again, like one questions I have. Fucking a girl in the ass with a colostomy bag would be awesome because you don't have to worry about shit.
He's just like, like, fuck, dude. If that dude could get more pussy than you, then like, come on.
It's like,
Yeah,
no,
but he's
can
also
you
a
get-
celebrity.
Can you roll
like he's
over
well
and
known.
stick it back in?
Well, to be fair, if he was at Epstein's Island, then you probably don't want to have his
He
game.
wouldn't be at Epstein's Island. He would be at the place in 300 where they're like, we have everything you could dream of here, and it's just.
Man, do you see a single wheelchair ramp at Epstein's Island?
His thing was just midgets who could do math on a chalkboard. That was his thing. He fucking got off to that.
He's like short
I just
division.
imagine a small chalkboard that's still like, so they can reach it.
No, even better. It was like they had to stand on stuff to get to it. That was his thing. I don't know. He liked shit. My strength, I think, would be about a 13, 14.
Janet, please bring in the pink step stool today. I'm
Okay.
feeling perky.
That's all. Gotta go work on
Feeling,
math.
feeling romantical.
All right, now Jace. What is Jace's strength?
Probably a 13.
What?
What?
Wait, what?
I guarantee you, if
To be
there was
fair,
a bunch
his
of
legs
bees somewhere,
are
he could go through a wall.
probably- His
His
legs are probably very
strong.
fucking.
Oh, my
thick.
legs are pure fucking
He
muscle.
probably looks like MODOK.
He probably looks like Hodor.
But in my defense, like
MODOK.
a lot of my parts that I do have
Mortal.
to deliver and everything are starting to get pretty fucking heavy. That and lifting all the parts and pipes and everything I've had to
I
do
do
with
imagine
working in the oil field.
I do imagine heavier set people just have the added weight to make them stronger. Like if they press against you or
Oh,
knock
our
something
legs?
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
So,
but
yeah.
like in measures of strength in comparison to being overweight, though, is like how quickly can you get up from getting off the from being
Oh,
pushed
yeah,
onto the
so
ground?
much in
Just
agility.
like
We haven't got to
Well,
agility
no,
yet.
no,
Shut
not
the
just
fuck up.
that, but like you still have to be able to pick yourself up off the
I
ground.
can pick myself
How
up.
easy is it for you to get up out of bed every morning?
I don't have a problem with it at all.
I'll
He
give you a
uses his hover
13.
chair.
Yeah.
I roll off the bed and flop on the floor, and then I flop around for like a fish for a little bit.
Well, that
No.
explains why there's an earthquake every time I wake up. Damn it.
That's why
No.
so many earthquakes in West Texas.
Fuck
Dalton,
'em.
what did you say that yours was? If he's
I
rolling.
went 13 to 14.
Okay, so all
I
right.
have some pretty retard strength though.
Oh, dude, I don't doubt it. We were fucking going to town on that damn concrete pad. You and I with the 20 pounds.
They'll just
Hey.
have a huge concrete pad. Just
No, dude, we were alternating slams with 20-pound sledgehammers for a good bit.
No, I have like ridiculously stupid strengths that I cannot measure. Like I don't know, like randomly, I'm just able to do shit that people.
yeah.
Mine isn't. Mine's just like if I start getting mad or pissed off at something, then I start getting
That's everybody. We all have.
yeah.
Yeah, mine is a tether ball, but it's got holes you could fuck. So when you hit it, you gotta.
You gotta aim carefully for that motherfucker. Okay, so next up,
What was Matt's strength again? I accidentally
Like
put a
12,
6.
y'all. It said like
That's right.
12. Yeah.
I put a 6.
I thought it
Oh,
was
because that
7.
was for 10. That was on a scale of 10. On a scale of 20.
Connors
let's go.
is a 7.
What's next?
All right.
Come on, we're not going to
Okay, so-
spend 4 hours on here.
Yes,
all
we
right,
are.
next, dexterity. Matt, where you at?
Dexterity. And
That is dexterous as fuck.
Yes.
yeah, define dexterity though. Let's define it for
Yeah,
the people
using
that
your
don't
hands.
know, totally
How
not
skilled
me.
are you with your hands? Like, how skilled are you able to?
Baby, I'll tell you what, man. Look at this.
30. This dude learned how to, like, oh, I guess it's intelligence.
I'm pretty. Yeah, I'd
What's
say
up,
like
Connor? What do you got?
What, Connor?
Definition-wise, skill in performing tasks, especially with the hands. So,
Okay, yeah,
That's what I said.
I'd say like an 18.
That's fair.
You know what? Yeah.
And
He's pretty scrawny. He's-
Connor, do this for everyone. That like, let's just read the generic fucking definition, and then
All right,
we'll...
what's Ben? 6?
Two.
If we're talking about just hand dexterity, then, or with hand being a dominance,
5.
I'm actually a little bit. I'm at either average or slightly above.
By the way,
I'll give you about 12s.
just
Yeah.
because we missed it, strength, the quality or state of being physically strong.
Are you writing these down?
Yeah,
Dalton.
I got it on my notes.
I'm gonna read. Okay, I want to do.
Because
I
like
want to
like
let Devin know. This is super fun.
computers and ghetto rigging shit and all that,
Here-
I'm pretty good at that.
Here's basically the stats. Strength, being able to crush a tomato. Dexterity, being able to dodge a tomato. Constitution, being able to eat a bad tomato.
You can't not think about food.
No, that's actually, it's called the tomato test for what
Yeah,
I know.
Intelligence, knowing tomato is a fruit. Wisdom, knowing not to put tomato in a fruit salad. And charisma, not being able to and being able to sell tomato-based fruit salad.
Wow, just way to ruin my bit where I read the definitions. Thanks, Chase.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah, this is quicker then. Anyway,
Yeah, mine's funnier.
what is Connor's dex? He has central tremors.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 6.
Wow.
Wow,
Put it around that,
I suck at life.
To
My
be fair,
spec-
we did watch you
my
try to
sp-
put a computer together for 3 hours.
And fail miserably.
Motherboard. I'll say this though. I'll say this with guidance, he actually did a lot better. He was even
And
the
people
one that
actually like looking at your feet.
Ben, what was your dexterity?
like
It's,
a
12.
So basically all my stats are going to be under 10. So I'm just
Connor,
prepared to be told
Connor,
that.
what was yours? Wait, who's after that?
We're on Connor's now.
Six.
We're on Connor right now.
Yours was 6.
No, I
Yep.
ain't giving you 6. I'll give you a 9 on that one.
yeah.
No, everyone said 6.
No, everyone didn't say 6. I just threw 6 out there.
And he's wrong because, like, you're still able to do dexterous stuff. Like, actually,
And
I don't know,
being
Connor's
wrong is hilarious.
yeah, right. Connor is pretty dexterous when it comes to video games, though.
Yeah, he's pretty quick to call in them reinforcements.
Yeah, but
It-
yeah, true.
It's
he is.
when you know what? It's when his nerves get about him. That's when all the fucking.
You know what? I'm gonna give Connor's a 12s on that. Honestly, he's actually pretty good with his hands.
He's just got an essential trimmer debuff. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, he's got a debuff.
All right, Dalton,
All
what
right.
about you?
Fuck.
20.
I don't know.
I
Like-
felt those fingers inside me.
God damn it.
Motherfucker!
Like,
You wonder why
I'm
we
a-
pick on you.
We pick on each other. None of us
you
are
make it
them.
so easy.
You're an
You
easy
actually-
target.
I'm
Check
actually
on me.
fairly good at. You're proud and you almost ruined your marriage to meth. Good
Never
job.
mind. I can't handle it. I lied.
Okay,
I don't
so
know. I
Matt's
have very good decks though.
You-
Like,
I imagine you have to have some pretty decent dexterity working with.
Just to be an electrician.
That's what I'm about to say, to be an
Yeah.
electrician.
Definitely.
I mean, I can flex with like 15 or 16
Yeah,
on me.
15 or 16.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, man, for sure.
I'll go
I say,
15 on me.
I say 16.
I'll go
Yeah.
16 because Connor said so. And then I'll give him a +1 to intelligence in a minute.
All right,
Now,
after
the re-
Jesus, I need everyone's strengths again, real quick.
I can give you the strengths of you is 12,
Okay.
Ben is 15, Connor is 7, I'm a 14, Jace is 13.
I'm fucking
Cool.
trash.
My wife's gonna love this, dude. She's gonna love it.
Anyway,
I'm excited
My
to
deck-
show her.
Probably 10. I don't really
what
have anything.
average?
I don't have anything really outstanding dexterity
But, like,
wise.
Ben and I also have like a fairly good shots. I'm sure Matt is also a fairly good
dude,
shot.
I was supposed to have glasses through basic training because I could not read the fucking sign, and he was like, "Do you want the big ass glasses?" I was like, "No, but you're about to give them to me, so let's just go." And he's like, "You know what? Fuck it, just go through." And when you can't qualify on your rifle, you gotta restart everything again. But I could see, I could shoot. I knew how to fucking shoot. I was the first one to qualify when I got to my actual squad and people that have been in for years. I was
Hell
the
yeah.
first one I got to sit down. I can sleep to gunfire if it's going constantly.
All right, so we gotta
That's
go
when
with
you look
con
at your
now.
commander and you just go, suck my dick, bitch.
Let's go with Matt's con.
All right.
Jace, what's your dexterity? Let's go.
I said 10.
10. Okay, solid.
Okay.
His
What
is
you calling
basic
that, Matt?
bitch. I don't know. He
Con?
probably's got a fairly
that?
good con.
Constitution.
What does that mean?
Constitution.
Oh, Constitution.
Constitution.
Okay.
Well, with all the drugs he did and everything, I imagine his
Yeah.
constitution.
What is Constitution? Let's go.
Connor, go ahead.
I mean, Jace already said. No, I'm kidding.
I want to
Okay.
hear it. I want to hear it personally.
Apparently, I can't spell it. So I typed Constitution, and that came up as the Constitution of America.
What is the Constitution of America? Read it in its
We,
fully.
the
Now
people,
go.
hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal.
And whosoever shall bring that big old
Okay.
ass in here, I
Okay.
shall slip it.
So we're gonna have to go with the D&D definition. Represents a character's health, stamina, and vital force. So basically, in a way, like
health,
energy,
stamina, and vital force.
like your overall health and energy, basically.
Oh, I'm ADHD. I fucking get like maybe 5 hours of.
It's nothing with that. It's nothing with that. That would be more of a like an intelligence debuff.
Yeah.
But
Well-
yours is more of like how long can you last in bed?
Okay.
Like how much pain can you take?
How much
I'm
beer? How much can you drink without getting
Yeah,
drunk?
how much can you drink without getting drunk? Mine's gonna be high as shit.
I drink,
Yeah, mine too.
I drink all day, dude.
I said at
Getting
18.
drunk. Oh, okay. So how often do I get drunk? Right, every day.
I'm gonna say Matt's above average, probably like a 13 or 14, maybe. Possibly.
Yeah, I would say our bedroom. It's like There's times where it's like you either better just make it a quickie or we're about to be
It's-
here for a minute.
It's
you know what I'm
probably
saying?
like supposed to be an 18, but he has like a +3 or -3 debuff on
You
it.
have a
from all the
debuff on it
drugs.
for sure.
From all
Fuck
the
yes,
drugs that he's taken.
absolutely.
So we'll give you a 15s because of it.
Matt's
But
above
18
average.
Debuff.
Put an 18, but -3. Just so that we
15
know.
minus 3.
No, 18 -3.
An 18 with a -3 on it, making it a 15.
Well, at least I could turn an 8 into a 5 real easily.
There's a meth head in his madness.
I'm putting in
Get out, Ben. That was
parentheses-
bad, and you should feel bad.
I put 18 minus 3 parentheses drugs.
There you go.
I would have preferred to
Alright.
just put parentheses math. Period.
Ben has got a pretty high con because nothing seems to fucking kill him.
To God, yes, he's immortal.
He runs off of spite. I would say nicotine, but he don't smoke, so
I run off spite and nicotine and alcohol, so.
You run off cholesterol.
he's trying to run off
Fuck
cholesterol.
you,
he just doesn't
Shorzy. I don't run off just cholesterol
Oh,
alone.
fuck you, Jace. I'll show your mom running off my cholesterol.
Fuck
Alright,
you,
so we
Shorzy.
got-
I'll kick your head in the dick, you tip fucker.
Fuck you. There's gonna be 2 goddamn hits of that. Me hitting you, you hitting the fucking pavement, bud. All right, so Ben, what is your con gonna be there, bud?
I was
I
gonna
don't know. Give this bitch a fucking 17 or some shit.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
17
maybe like 17 or something. I don't know.
17 seems pretty right, man. I am super invested in this, bro. Like,
Connor, what's yours?
now that we're breaking it down, like I kind of understand it. Like, yes, absolutely.
All right.
This is the shit
Where
my
you
wife
at,
does.
Connor?
She has journals for her D&D shit. She takes backpacks at a time because she's like,
I used to carry an entire fucking backpack to like 12, 13 books.
So
Connor.
Connor,
4.
No. You
No.
don't know, 4.
I don't
7.
know.
Probably like 7 or 8.
There's a chart for D&D that if your con was 4, you couldn't sneeze without dying.
Yeah.
Like
8 or 9
average
then?
con.
I don't
imagine
know.
how hard that sneeze is, though, man. Look, your head pops off and shit.
8 or 9?
I'd say like 8. 8. Yeah, I think an 8 would be kind of good for you.
Let's work on getting that shit up though.
Yeah, them are rookie numbers, bud.
Pump that bitch. Pump that shit up.
You have to have some stuff over 10, just please, for the sake
He's
of
got. I gave
for
him
the sake of
Dex.
my chart. I think we're getting to his
Dex.
stats.
His Dex is above 10. He's gonna have at least one more thing that's over 10. I know it.
Yeah, it's gonna be my dick set. No.
There you go. 10
Hey, it's the
millimeters.
biggest
Fuck
egg
yeah.
I ever set on. No.
God damn it.
Man, I really need.
So we
I
go
really
with
need
9
that
or
math
10
text,
for
bro.
Connor?
We're gonna go like 9 because
I say 9. I say 9 because here's the thing. I don't have. This is hard to explain because if I do have any disease that would be considered debilitating to me, it's
Osteopenia?
diabetes.
Osteopenia.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Both
So
of those would
basically-
be a negative
So
buff to your
basically,
con,
it would. So basically, it would be a higher number, but with those two, it like
It's like a 10 minus 3.
Mhm.
10 minus
There you
3.
go.
12 minus 3.
So let's see here.
The third one is cock size because it's too big.
So if
Yeah,
you
that's why he gets all the migraines because his blood rushes to his huge cock.
if you had a 4 to 5 charisma, it's bruises very easily, knocked out by a light punch.
You mean Constitution, not
You should.
Charisma.
Yeah, Constitution. Sorry. So a 9 or an 8 or 9 is easily winded, incapable of a hard day's labor.
That's
I
that's
have
8 or
him as
9
a
for me.
9. So, all right, Dalton, what's yours? What's your Constitution?
I know I have a debuff. I know I have a severe debuff, but let's see here. I can take a few hits. I can do labor for 12 hours on most days. No, I can't. 12 to 13.
Hell yeah. And it's above average.
What's the
But-
debuff?
The debuff is definitely my asthma. That's
I
fucking
know,
it.
but like, would it be 13 minus
Inability
No, I
to
feel
eat.
like because I'm able to do most things because I'm able to stay awake for most days. I'm
So
very-
like a 15 minus 2?
What about being lactose intolerant?
that doesn't have anything to do with it.
That is not going to affect
Nope.
his workday, man.
Nope. Just
Yeah,
Unless
I
he
can
decides to eat dairy.
I'm immune, so I'm immune to most diseases. I used to be weak. Or
I would say,
weak to
like
where-
15, 16, maybe minus 2 or 3.
I'd say 16. Yeah, minus 2. Like, give me a 13.
Okay.
the 16 minus 3 asthma.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Because the
I'm
asthma
gonna go
has
minus
actually,
3
like-
because asthma's like it legitimately affects you.
It has significantly affected me as a person. Jace, are you able to stay awake on most days?
Yes.
No.
Like for days on end,
You fallen asleep in the middle of Discord.
dude.
Yeah,
you
because-
fall asleep in the middle of a game. Like
Okay.
We had to wake you up to answer this question.
No, I was replying to a message. No, I have actually stayed up for 4 days straight playing. And this was really bad on my part.
I know all about staying. I bet I beat you on days I've stayed up.
Yeah, you probably have. Like I said, I
I
stayed up
got 8.
I played 4 straight days. Stayed up 4 straight days playing Cataclysm. I'm not doing that shit again.
Hold on. That was then. This is now. This
Yeah.
is
Now,
Um,
what is
you
your
at
now
almost 40.
constitution?
I can stay up for actually as recent as last year. I was able to stay up 48 hours.
Bro, we've put you on the fucking thing like several times for sleeping. Like we put you in a sleeping thing several times.
Yeah, because that's whenever I get bored and then I start then I start laying back and relaxing
That
a
is
little
still
bit.
a matter of constitution.
Yeah.
That is a matter of constitution.
If instead
Are
of
you
when
Maybe
able
like
to
a
do-
15.
Are you able to do physical labor for 12 hours a day?
Yes.
I bet he could. Yeah, like if I was doing construction and he was near us and needed a job, I would feel comfortable.
How healthy are you when it comes to diseases?
The only real one I have is
Small
kidney stone.
penis disease.
Well, I mean, everybody's got that.
It's the
No,
smallest
I
thing I ever
could
saw.
get, I could get bronchitis and get back up the next day.
You know, I could fuck with them giving a 13 or 14.
Yeah, I'd say 14 is pretty good. All right.
Then it takes a while for me to succumb to alcohol as well.
All right,
and I've never
what's the
blacked
next
out.
one? What's the next
I have never
one?
blacked out.
I've only blacked out because I was mixing Xanax with it.
Well,
I thought
that
you were
sounds like a
blacked
skill
out.
issue.
I thought
The
you were
next one's
blacked out.
intelligence.
I thought you were blacked out because Jerome got a little rowdy with you.
So intelligence is fun, because of how intelligence is measured. So average knows what they need to know to get by.
the ability to apply knowledge and skills.
Yes. So I have a list of descriptions here of like what the levels are. So like 0 is comatose, you're a vegetable, your mind doesn't work.
20 is
it-
fucking
zero-
like, I'm going to cheat on my wife.
So 20 is highly knowledgeable, probably the smartest person many people know. Then there's, like 18 to 20 is genius level, may invent new processes or uses for knowledge. And then noticeably above the norm, can solve most problems without trying very hard, stuff like that. So a 10 is a base of what you need to know to get by. You know how to do your taxes.
I would say I'm around a 15 or 16. Just like musically, artistically, how I can figure problem solve shit by looking at it. Like I'm not smart in like book sense, but street smarts and like basic.
That's more wisdom.
That would be wisdom.
But all of art, no, that's not. Was street
Well,
smart.
maybe like 14 then. I'd say like 14 intelligence.
Intelligence is book smart. Wisdom is street smart.
Okay, then I'm a fucking 1.
No.
Matt, if you look at a simple problem, like how good were you at algebra?
He took it
Terrible.
4 years.
I took algebra 1 fucking
terrible.
5 years, bro.
He's not good at problem solving.
No.
Okay, yeah, I'd say like a 8.
I'm gonna okay. So
If
8
10, if 10 is knowing what you need to do to survive, I'd say I'm a 10 because that's
an
a
8
baseline level.
has trouble following trains of thought, forgets most unimportant things.
That's Matt.
I don't need to be called out like this.
But also
like
there's
this game anymore.
hold on, this was funny. This dual-witted or slow this is 6 to 7. Often misuses and mispronounced words.
That's Jace right there.
But that's also on the high side of things too. Just because you're smart doesn't mean you pronounce it. Like smart people are kind of like. Bleh.
So there's also can speak, but it is apt to react instinctively and impulsively. Sometimes
Okay,
through
let's
charade.
just split the difference. We'll
That's
call
Ben.
myself a 9 if it's book smart.
Yeah, we'll go with 9.
I'll go with 9. Okay,
What's
fair
good for the
enough.
goose is good for the gander, Ben. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
All right, Ben's intelligence 2.
What?
No, -2.
Fuck you.
Dude, his engineering, like for like,
To be fair,
he would be great at hacking computers and Fallout for sure.
whatever Ben's intelligence is, mine and his are side by side.
For sure. Y'all
Like
are
ours
y'all
are
are smart
very
as fuck.
close.
But,
No more,
Connor's
no more.
Connor's is pretty up there. I don't know about Jace. He seemed like he might have tried to eat a book.
Connor,
or
you
two.
literally just rattled off a bunch of history facts that none of us even knew. Fucking like not even an hour ago.
Fucking told you, Connor. You fucking keep calling yourself stupid.
Okay,
Nope.
fine. 4.
Hold on. So Ben, how good were you at algebra?
How good at you?
I was pretty.
You're dumb.
I was decent with algebra until I got fucking espresso depresso because of a stupid fucking squirrel mouth
Hey,
girl
don't-
that broke up
Don't
with
worry.
me.
Don't worry about
Squirrel
espresso
mouth.
depresso shit.
We're talking about overall intelligence, Ben.
As of
You
right
dumbass.
now, how good?
As of right
would you
now,
be able to
as of right
do
now, I
fucking-
can throw down.
Where's your problem solving
A
skills?
squirrel mouth girl would give the worst blowjobs. I swear to God.
Hey, Ben, what's 3 times 20?
3 times 20 is 60, dude.
I even knew that one. That was 60.
Jason's like, I didn't know. That's why I asked. Ben and I swear, we're like 16, 17. Noticeably above in the room. Fairly intelligent,
We're gonna go with
understand
we're gonna go with
facts.
16 because you guys aren't geniuses, but you do know a lot.
I am
Yeah.
cheating.
So you're still minors, okay.
No,
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
your arrogance of being a
Or
genius gives you a
121.
debuff.
I fucking.
But
I don't know why.
No.
I was thinking 12 times 12 instead of 11 times 11. Fucking me.
Wait.
never mind. Pins it too.
It's just being. Hey,
Wait.
What?
Let Connor say what he's gonna do before he passes out.
I think for
you.
Dalton, it should be 17, but a -1 to it, and it just says butts heads with Dalton and/or Ben. Like that's the reason their intelligence buff is
But
out. 'cause
our
they keep arguing.
intelligence is in different fields as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Like, all
still,
of our
though,
intelligences are
it's
fairly
book smart.
different
It's
fields.
knowing,
Yeah, but-
it's knowing
But
manual.
still, if we
shit.
had to pick,
Ours-
if we had to pick 2 people who argued the most when it comes to like their overall intelligence, it's you two.
Because we're the smartest.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we have
and
been
Ben-
at 16. Connor, what are we?
Ben's intellect is known for licking windows.
No.
Let's
Yeah.
give Connor a 10.
Dude, the
so that way
Down
he doesn't
syndrome meme he sent, like I banged, I fucked a retarded girl and she didn't want to swallow, so I just came on the window and let nature take its course.
I gotta be honest, Connor. Do you
evil.
know what you need to do to get by?
Yes.
Do you know how to pay your bills?
Yes.
Do you pick
Then
up on new ideas quickly?
I'd say Connor's like a 10. He's around me, like
10 or 11. Yeah.
10 or 11,
maybe.
yeah,
I just
because
feel-
I
just feel-
guarantee he didn't take an extra year of high school. I'm gonna put Connor down as a 10.
I fucks with it.
I fucks with it.
All right,
I
now
fucks with
Dalton,
it.
what is your intelligence?
17.
11 billion.
17, because it's higher than Ben's.
Yeah, 17 minus 1 for arrogance.
Yes, -1 for arrogance.
There's
That's
no
the
minus
case,
1 for
like-
arrogance. That doesn't work here.
I'm about to say, if that's the case, Ben, -10 for you, fucker.
No.
No, you're the most
Problem.
arrogant motherfucker I know.
Hate boners do not affect your points. Opinions do not affect, and we have to take into account what happens. Just because you don't like him doesn't mean it's gonna affect
I
you.
love Ben, I'm just
if
saying-
anything, hate boners is a +1 point buff.
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna say.
I love
It
Ben.
would
The
be
problem
able to
is-
give you
I'm
some
just
extra
saying-
edge because you got haters.
I'm just
People
saying,
look
because
at you
if he's
and
saying
they
Dalton gets a
think
negative,
about you.
I'm just saying if Dalton gets a negative for being arrogant, that should have also applied to Ben, because he's the most arrogant
He's
motherfucker I
not,
know.
Ben is not arrogant. He's a dick. But he's like kind of he has good intentions with it.
No,
Dalton
he's an
has
arrogant. Oh, I'm the best
you and
Helldiver
I know
player.
it. Dalton has the eye better than you and I know it.
Yes,
Ben's
he
like,
does.
I'm trying to help you, motherfucker. Those
Hey,
are the
I'll
two
help
different
people. I'll help you guys.
You
if ask
do.
for it.
Yeah,
But
you
it
would
was
so-
with death.
You're gonna, like a year later, you're like, hey, remember that time I helped you text?
Well, see, I'm a fucking dick. I'm not an asshole. I don't treat you like shit. I just fuck with you. Okay? Like, come on.
You know, never mind. You're getting one for arrogance.
Fuck!
All right,
And he
Jason's
fell right
intelligent.
into the trap.
I'm gonna give Jace a 10,
No, I'm dumber than fuck, dude.
mainly because it says bugbear.
No, I'm dumber
I
than
think-
a fucking
I
bugbear, dude.
I think you're probably like a 9 with me, buddy.
Yeah,
No,
I'd say 8 or 9.
I'm lower than that, dude. I'm dumb
I
as a
would-
fucking rock.
Dull-witted or slow
You
often
graduated
misuses
high
and
school, right?
mispronounces words.
Like, if you could graduate high school, you're at least a 9, for sure. I got out of high school.
Wait a minute. Ben didn't graduate high school.
Okay, never mind. -4 or fucking.
You?
I'm gonna put GED.
He did get his GED though.
You know what GED
The good enough
GED
degree and
stands
a
for?
great enough degree.
I got the good enough degree, and I also financed my own way through college.
I'm giving Jason 9.
Why?
Yeah, we're going with 9.
No, give me a 5. I'm dumber than
Because you're
hell.
not-
No, you're
Five
honestly.
days.
I'm the one to talk shit on you when they're giving you praise to make you feel bad because you don't like praise. But you're at least a 9 because you graduated high school, and I took 5 years.
A
So
5 is
Barely.
can speak, but is apt to
Barely.
react instinctively or impulsively. Sometimes resorts to charades to express thoughts.
That's
All right.
Jace.
You
Look
can't,
at
even,
it.
you can't even do
this is
charades
an
half the time.
expression.
You can't even
All
do
right,
charades half the time because
What's the next one?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay.
Street smarts.
I know Dalton's gonna give me shit for this one.
I will, because you are terrible at perceiving things.
You.
Go ahead, Connor.
All right. And what street smarts? That's what wisdom is.
Connor, what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
The quality of having experience, knowledge, and good judgment. The quality of being wise.
I have
So,
a lot
yeah.
of experience.
I would say like a 17, 18 again.
Alright,
Yeah.
17 is you can read people and situations fairly well.
Absolutely. Okay. Like. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with 18 on
Often
wisdom.
looked as a source of wisdom or as a counselor for 18 and 19. I'm giving you a 17.
What say you? 17
What
or
do
18
you say,
is
old
actually me,
Swami?
because I know what to look for situations. I know when.
All right.
So 18
I have
is
people
you're
come to-
looked at as a source of wisdom or counsel quite often.
Within
I've
Matt,
been
I
waiting
have
for
a lot of
this
people
one.
talk to. Like I'm a very open book, man.
But
Matt,
Like,
within your
17 is a good round number.
Jace, get the popcorn ready.
within your purview, Matt, you're actually fan fucking tastic. It's just within when you're in your element, there's no other person to turn to.
yeah,
or there's no better person to
I
turn
could go-
to.
I
could
can
go
fuck 17.
Yeah.
Alright, so Ben. Wisdom in rows. 0 is incapable of rational thought and is unconscious. Ben is not a 0. 1, seemingly incapable of thought, barely aware. He can think. 2 to 3, barely notices important or prominent items, people, or occurrences.
Fuck you.
2 to 3. 4 to 5 is seemingly incapable of planning. 6
can
to 7 seems to have no common sense.
There you go.
Ben does have common sense, but he's terrible at planning. 8 to 9 is forgets and fails to consider options before taking action. 10 and 11 is capable of planning and makes reasoned decisions most of the time. 12 to 13 is consents when people are upset.
I can
14
do
to
that.
15
I'll give you
when?
that.
Can you?
Yes.
you can.
But 14 to 15 can get hunches about a situation that doesn't feel right.
I could get that too, though. He's got
Reads,
those traits.
yeah, you're still, but reads people and situations fairly well. He does not. Often looked at as a source of wisdom or counsel. None of us listen to him.
Fuckers.
Reads people and situations very well, almost without effort. He has a lot of effort to read any situation.
Fuck
Can
you.
tell minute differences among any situations.
I knew.
So Ben has common sense, but he's terrible at noticing things and planning.
So he's a 4. Gotcha. Ben is a 4.
Fuck you.
Well, the reason why he's got horrible perception is because he got that damn Forrest
Yes.
Whitaker eye.
See, the thing is he has terrible perception, and wisdom is a perception bot.
I'd say like a 15, 16 for Ben, man.
I will argue no, because Ben has a low wisdom.
Then 17,
He's smart.
18. He is
That's-
smart. You're very smart.
He's
Y'all,
smart, but he
y'all are
fails
two
to
very,
notice things.
you're like some of my smartest friends I know, and I know
We're
at
like-
least 4
We're
people.
your only smart friends. But
We're your
We're
only
only
friends.
no, he's got other friends. But
He's got
no,
other friends.
Ben can't plan things. He can't notice shit that's right in front of him half the time.
First of all, I can too fucking plan things.
So it's like a
How?
7,
Ben,
17,
give me
18.
18 different times you planned something.
Dude, 18 different times? Okay.
My first
I'm gonna ignore
birthday,
all of them.
second birthday, my third birthday, my 4th birthday.
Dude,
Dude,
I was
it doesn't
fucking-
matter. Like, we can make plans with Ben, and he will forget that he made those plans with them, and then do other plans with other people.
Yeah, like when he bailed on us to go.
When I hit up, like when we hit random shows, just like, yo, band's coming in, let's go. We're on it.
Yeah, but Ben's
That's
also
that's
bailed
only
on
thing.
us
You
when
guys
we
just
had
do it
plans
and
to
go.
stream.
That's not a plan. That's just doing it and going.
Hold on.
Ben has bailed on us when we had plans to stream, which he knew a week in advance.
Hold
First
up.
of all, I would rather live my life than stream with you guys any day. I love streaming with you. It's super fun. But
He went to
video
sleep.
games are there for me. I'm not there for video games. You understand me?
Matt, would you really?
I'm sorry, Ben's out getting pussy and shit, and y'all are like, why aren't you playing Worms with us, you son of a bitch? Fuck you. Fuck all 3 of you.
Let me put
first
it like
of all,
this:
I
if you had a
did-
choice between streaming with us and a Nickelback concert, would you really go to the Nickelback concert?
Yeah, actually, I would probably go to the
100%
Nickelback
no.
concert, honestly.
I'm playing
Here's-
fucking Worms because they bought it for me.
Okay, here's the
I probably
fucking thing.
would go to the Nickelback concert, honestly.
You can't hold the fucking 4-hour worm stream over my fucking head because I did tell y'all prior that I would be going out and I might not make the stream.
All right, so what's your fucking wisdom already? So we can move on. Let's go.
I'm giving him a fucking 15. I'll fight that shit. He ain't not getting
I'm giving him a solid 8.
I'll give him at least a 12,
9.
13.
12 or
Nine.
13? Okay.
I'm not giving him a 15.
12 or 13. We'll call
right, I'll
it
compromise.
14
I'll-
and then -1 for being a dumbins.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, so here's the fun part. Connor has a debuff to his wisdom.
So his autism takes it down a
he's
bit,
autistic.
man.
He
His
has a debuff.
autism. Yeah.
But Connor can do shit. He isn't
He's-
dumb.
He's an empathetic sort.
He's not empathetic. He can't even sit people are being sarcastic to him.
Well, no. With regards to
Yeah, no wonder
actual-
he got robbed. A normal person could have been like, okay, these guys have hoodies on or whatever. They're like obviously coming to harm me. And he's like, hello, fellas.
What up, fellow St. Angelans? No.
Hello,
Well,
fellow
I'm-
people. I have this money here if you want it.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't have any dollar dues on me that day, so I didn't
Feel
really
free
get
to
robbed.
fleece me with this gun that you have.
Yeah.
No,
I have money,
what I'm
but I will
talking
please
about
you with my mouth.
What I'm talking about is emotional intelligence because he can tell when somebody's upset. He
No, he
can't tell.
can't.
He can't tell.
when people are
Hold the fuck on. He can't
Yes,
tell
he can.
sarcasm.
Sarcasm. Like,
Yeah, you know what? I've been giving myself 4s all this day, but I can at least tell about emotions. If you want my honest opinion, what I give myself, a 10.
Alright,
A
I'll give
nice
you more
middle
than a
ground. A nice middle ground. It could be higher, but I have
Well, I'm
autism.
gonna give you a 12, but
Maybe
-2 for the autism.
10. Yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
I'll give it that.
So
Fuck you, Dalton. You hairy butt crack on the ass of society.
All right,
You know,
Jace, what is your
can't say what I
wisdom?
was just thinking. Hey, what's
Yeah, I
my
was gonna-
wisdom?
Yeah, we
Skip
just
me.
skipped
Oh, yeah,
Dalton.
Sorry. Wait, no, wait, yeah, what's yours? Sorry. Okay, Dalton, what is your wisdom?
I give
I
it.
want to say 18 or 19, but nobody ever fucking
2.
takes my wisdom or counts them anyway.
Your
so.
I
arrogance
do.
is going to take
I
you down
do.
some points
I
again.
take your wisdom.
First of all, Dalton, I do listen to you, okay?
Two. But you're like an 18 minus 2.
I'll go with it. I'll fuck with it. What's up, Connor?
2.
We'll go with 18 minus 2.
God damn it.
You arrogant bastard, man.
He
If you weren't such a self-righteous asshole, you might be a little better.
I'm
Well,
gonna
like,
picture. I'm gonna
to be
picture.
honest,
We have like. We have like.
You have to be that way. If you weren't that way when we were at that concert and the guy told you that long ass story of him getting arrested, and I was like, please shut up. And then you're like, I gotta be honest, man. I don't understand what the fuck you just said. That shit was the best moment of my life, bro. It was so good. You said exactly what I would wanted him to like feel from this long ass story.
Honestly, I want that.
I don't even remember anything he said. All I remember was like a fuck cop. So I'm just like, dude, I don't even know what you just said.
Stop resisting.
That just makes me want to go to more concerts with Dalton. Honestly,
Get me drunk.
yes,
Give me CBD gummies.
dude. By all fucking means, dude.
Speaking of that, I gotta go check to see if my doctor said anything about that.
All right,
All right.
Jace, wisdom.
James,
Five.
what's your wisdom? No.
No,
you
I'm
have
good.
you have some
Incapable
street
of
smarts.
planning.
Huh?
Seemingly incapable of planning.
I can plan.
I
Then
would,
it's not a
think, I would
fine.
think Jace is about like an 8 or a 9, man, because he knows a little bit. I know you know a little bit.
Forgets to, or fails to consider options before taking action. We're in our
No.
30s. We should probably have higher than 10 for sure.
No, I try to look at
He
the.
has like a -1 debuff for self-loathing though, so that should actually
Dude,
be
that's like a
all of
minus.
his.
No,
'Cause
his
he-
self-loathing is more than that. It's like a -3
It's a fear and loathing.
in
in Las Vegas.
Yeah, hey, look at you. Bro. Impossible
No,
to walk in this muck.
What were the stats for it, Dalton?
So for the
go from
5,
10 up.
you can't plan. Oh, from 10 up?
Go
10
from
is
10 up.
10 is capable of planning and makes reasoned decisions most of the time.
I can plan and I try to look at the grand picture.
12 and 13 is sense when somebody's upset.
I can sense when a lot of people are upset.
14 to 15, it can get hunches about a situation that doesn't feel right, which my mom is
Yeah.
fairly good at.
Gut
Yeah.
feeling, yeah, I got
Yeah,
the. I can
absolutely.
follow.
60 to
I follow my
70.
gut.
Your gut feeling has the biggest fucking AOE I've ever.
My gut feeling goes, feed me, Seymour.
60 to 17 is reads people and situations fairly well.
I can read people fairly okay, not great, but
And
say-
there's often
would s-
looks as a source of wisdom or as a counsel. I
I would say
16.
like a 17 minus 2
17.
for self-loathing.
like,
Yeah, because the self-loathing can fuck with you.
I mean, I do like to give advice on stuff that I know about.
Yeah, I know, but like, how often are you just like at the fucking Peanuts gallery with the 5-cent little like for like therapy? Like, I know you know some shit. Like, I would talk to you about something if I ever saw your feet, but
Do you know what my feet look like, motherfucker?
yeah, you have showed them on the podcast before. I remember because I screenshotted it and masturbated later furiously.
Oh, you dirty slut! At least pay me.
I'm
All right,
drunk right
17
now.
minus
Leave me
2,
alone.
let's go. 17 minus 2.
17
Fine,
minus
I'll
two.
go
17
with it.
minus 2 for self-loathing.
Fear and loathing in Las Vegas. Got it. Minus 2. Bam.
Okay, the final stat: charisma.
Matt is
Basically,
Charisma.
how well you talk to people.
I'd give Matt a 20.
I'm putting.
Yeah, that's fair.
Y'all are gonna hate me, but I'm putting Riz.
Damn it! That's
I'm
all
gonna
right.
kill him.
It's
You know what?
short. It's short for
Alright,
charisma.
alright,
It's
alright,
short for
alright.
charisma.
It is. And
0 for Matt for charisma now.
Yeah.
I think what I like about it is because it's like it took the center of the word out. It's not like, oh, you got that Chris or you got that mud. Like, no, Riz is like I know you hate it, but
You got the
this
charisma?
this nigga's in overalls. Of course, he's gonna hate what the new kids are saying.
And you got Ben in a wife beater and a fucking beanie over here.
Hey, he's fucking hate Riz over here.
He's
Hey, I
hating
got
Boston
our
over
fucking
here.
merch right here,
All
motherfucker.
right. So
No,
Here we
Ben
go.
loves Boston.
the 20 charisma is life of the party, able to keep people entertained for hours.
Yes.
Immediately is Matt.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. But also, it's 22 to 23 is immediately likable by most everybody. But this is Pathfinder standards.
Okay, yeah, if we're just sticking with 20, like,
Yeah.
20.
20.
Fair
Fallout
enough.
10,
I don't know.
DD 20.
my
Matt is
Riz
100%.
is 20.
Matt is 100% the center of every party.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
before we continue,
Thank you guys are making my penis cry. But that
I'm
might
gonna
just
move
be the gonorrhea.
I'm not a homophobe. I just don't like
Gonorrhea.
Austin.
Gonorrhea.
compelling
Did you
attractiveness. Or,
say gonorrhea?
guys, I've heard that before.
Never have, and I love it so much.
I'm all here for it.
Gonorrhea sippy, let's go.
I just pictured an STD that just tells you how fucking you need to do
Oh
better
no,
on your
did you
video
just say
games.
gonorrhea simpy?
I called him Connor Simpy earlier, and he's like, you know what? I actually like that name.
You simp!
Connor, continue.
I'm going to no. Compelling attractiveness or charm that can inspire devotion in others.
Matt,
Matt is the fun one. Matt is a 20. Matt's
the
always
definition of
100%.
charisma.
I give him. He's a bard. 100% a bard.
Oh,
Man, if y'all
definitely.
could see my nipples right now, they're so hard.
Anyway, Ben.
5.
I'm
Oh,
actually.
Ben is very likable.
He is
To a lot of
likable, but
circles.
he's rough around the edges. Because
But
he
like-
doesn't give a fuck what you think, so if you're wrong, he's gonna
But,
Ben explain
he's
to you.
like-
He has a lot of
Why
other
you're wrong.
circles where he's like the center
He
of
definitely
that
has a
circle.
debuff for like the arrogance on that factor.
He is likable, but he has a very
12.
punchable face.
Well,
12.
Ben is not mildly interesting.
So does Midoriya from My Hero. He has a very punchable face.
12.
Yeah.
I mean,
12 Connor is mildly interesting, knows what to say. Ben is more than
I'd say
mildly interesting,
he's
admittedly.
He's about like a.
but he
like,
doesn't know what to say.
What is 14?
14 is interesting and almost always knows what to say.
Ben never knows what to say.
14's pretty
Hold
on the
on,
nose
hold on.
for him, man.
If Ben can riz up all of these, I said riz in this case.
Yes,
if
you
Ben
did.
can riz up all of these bitches to sleep with his dumb ass.
Yo,
he's
so
getting
he has
more
a
than
plus
12.
one
I
on his
think it-
charisma now.
I think it's because he pays them.
Bullshit, dude. I'm too broke to do that.
But
Yeah, that's where all your money
all
goes.
the money goes to his ex-wife, not the fucking future ex-wives. The no,
Fine, he
the
pays
one
them in
now.
drugs or something. I don't fucking know.
He can't afford the drugs. How can he? He has to
He
pay
gets
them.
it from Matt.
Dude,
Yeah,
the alcohol
if you
that I
come to
got
me,
right now.
I
Matt
got
can't
you.
afford the drugs to give to Ben to give to the
can.
hookers.
I'm actually get to buy my fucking chair next weekend, so
I'm proud of
I'm
him.
gonna have a new gaming chair, and I'm excited.
Hell yeah, dude.
I will admittedly give Ben. He is a liked person in many
He's
circles.
like a 15, 16 maybe, man.
I'll give him
15.
that.
I'll give him 15.
I'll say this: there are plenty of circles which I don't really mesh with, but everybody still somehow likes me. For the record, there's only one or two people that outright fucking hate me and said that I can go fuck myself, and one of those people blocked the Memento Morons Twitter page.
We need more people to block us, please. If you could offend your friends with us, please just send it out.
Hashtag
Like-
cancel
Wait,
morons.
Ben, is it two of the people who absolutely hated you dated?
No. One of them I was married to, and the other one is a fucking blowhard man-child who looks at himself in a much higher regard than the former GameStop employee that he once was.
I'm gonna put 16 minus 1 for divorce.
God damn it.
That's fair.
I like
Then
it.
you have
I
to
like
accept that one. That's fair.
16 minus 1 for divorce.
it.
Okay.
Ben's like Ted Mosby over here. It's like, I was left at the altar. It's like, I was divorced. You can't come back from that.
All right, what is Connor's Riz, man?
You're as charismatic. People like Connor.
People do like Connor. He is a likable person, but it's
He
'cause
may
he's
not
a-
always know what to say,
he-
but he is like.
he's a nice soul. That's the energy he gives off. For like, I could totally take advantage of this kid. Let's rob him.
Hold on. Even Jordan likes Connor. And
Mhm.
Jordan doesn't like anybody.
He
Nope.
seems
Jordan
like
likes
he
me.
Jordan
hates me when we're playing Helldivers. I'm gonna be
Jordan likes
honest.
He does.
five
He seems
people.
like I make him upset sometimes
He
when he's
doesn't.
like, God damn it, Matthew, like I didn't mean to blow you
Hold
up.
on.
I'm
He
sorry,
doesn't
sorry."
hate you, but Jordan likes 5 people. Not 5 of them. One of them is not his wife. Like, he likes 5 people. One of them is Connor.
Yeah, I don't know why he keeps telling me to get
He
cherished.
100%.
Excluding his wife, which one of us does he hate? It's me, right? Because I killed him in Helldivers.
He doesn't even like Ben.
Fuck it.
No, like
Hell
Jordan
yeah, bro. Fuck
legitimately
that
only
shit,
likes
bro.
like 5 people, and Connor.
I
is
already
one
have
of
a
them.
Mexican friend. I don't need another one.
I mean, I'll say this. The other day when I was driving to Amarillo, he was the first one to hop in the voice call with me. So I guess he likes me or something. Because he keeps not
likes
telling me to get
people.
cherished.
He does like people, I know, but it's just
Yeah,
like.
playing Helldivers earlier was fun.
But yeah, like he actually likes Connor and will defend Connor 100%.
Okay, well, despite that, what do we think his charisma is? What
I
do we,
give
what do
Connor like I don't know. Connor might be Barney,
Like a
dude. That
we- like a 14,
15
I'm gonna
maybe.
14,
I'm gonna
15.
say 16 minus 2 because when he gets in his own mind, he gets all espresso depresso and loses everything.
So
So
16
autism again.
16 minus anxiety. Got it.
Autism
So
strikes
16
again.
minus depression.
Stop it, please.
He's
It's
so
like-
red. Look at him.
I finally have
I'm just gonna put autism again because that's both of it.
I finally
The
have a
tit-
goddamn good stat.
The tism
Hey, you're-
strikes again.
You're still above 10. I told you would have at least one more above 10 stat.
Yeah.
All right, and now we're on to
Squirrely Dan over here.
Elon Musk of our group.
4.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not even upset what you said, Connor. It's what this faggot said.
Wait, what?
Hey, don't point at me.
Wait.
I called him Elon Musk.
Whatever Matt is.
Oh.
It's like that. That for you, this for me.
To be honest, Elon Musk, in my opinion, has a charisma of 2.
That guy has the charisma of a cardboard box.
His
Dude
money
is a-
bought him
dude
his
is a
charisma.
decent
He's a 20th
businessman.
charisma because he paid
Okay,
extra.
I'm
to
gonna
win-
be honest
to win.
about myself.
He bought the
And-
DLC.
I'm gonna be honest about myself. I'm not easy to like immediately.
You're a very
I-
blunt
I
person.
loved you the
I
first
am.
time we
Someone that
met,
smokes
dude.
blunts, I know one when I see
Yeah.
one.
But no, like blunt, yeah, Jason, that's fine. But in most common circles, like it takes time for people to like me.
Yep.
To be
Well, they're
fair,
wrong,
it's
then.
me too, but that's just because my energy's so high and different.
Yeah.
So once everyone understands, like, oh, that's just Matt. He's
That's
just
just
after
Matt,
you-
weird.
yeah.
Especially after you
Oh,
smoke a
man,
bowl,
default.
it is high and
But
different.
that is something I do know about myself, and I've known about for a while. Is that sometimes it takes a bit to get to like me, but after a while, people start to like. People like me eventually, because you
Yeah.
know I'm not a complete dick most of the time. I am to you guys, but I ain't to most people. Connor's like, how do I get on that list?
But Dalton, you treat me nice and lovingly.
Fuck you, Jace, you fat fuck.
Fuck you,
Sure.
Dalton. I hope you step in a cardboard box, you piece of
Yeah,
shit.
you at least get me drunk before
You step
you
on
plow
Elon
my
Musk,
coals.
bitch.
I don't know. I got called Elon Musk by one of my closest friends, and I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to top that one,
Like,
dude.
here's my favorite thing. Anyone else, any other friend group would be like, you call me Elon Musk? Like, I'm smart? Thanks, bro. But to us, it's an insult.
Elon Musk's a fucking idiot. Fuck that guy.
He's dumb.
He's
Well,
probably a
it-
flat earther in disguise.
To completely change what I originally said, I meant Elon Musk.
Oh.
His
Elon
name's very
Musk.
hard.
Elon Musk, come on me.
I'm that bear that women want to be in the forest with because I'm apparently not fucking threatening.
All right,
Yeah.
well, what do you think that would be, Riz? Your Riz
No,
bear?
I'm not at 18 or 19. I'm not.
Okay,
What's up?
I will give a legitimate score in my opinion. Are you ready?
What's up?
13.
So 13 is mildly interesting, usually knows what to say.
What's 14?
14 is interesting, almost always knows what to say.
See,
You
but
know-
then you're like, oh,
Mm.
well, I know what I'm saying because what I'm saying is right and you're not.
Well, no, like I'm just saying this is what this is
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Okay,
I know. It's
I'm
helping.
letting
a
you
lot.
guys decide this for sure.
I
So
say 13 or 14.
Dalton is all right. So Dalton knows what to say, but he's not a pandering type. So
Yeah.
it depends on the situation at hand. Because if
I
somebody's
usually
looking
say
for
what you need.
affirmation, he's gonna call them out.
I usually say what you need to hear, not what you want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
a lot of the times that comes off as kind of a dick.
I'd say 13's pretty solid with
I
that.
can fuck with a 13. If I go
Yeah.
into my other friend groups, they'll say that I'm a lot higher. but that's just
All right,
because.
and
of
how
we
low
are.
can we get Jace? What are you, like a 4 or something? Let's see.
Jace would
Probably.
be
Apparently, a lot of people
adorable.
hate me.
Oh, I bet you're. I mean, you're a dick, but like
Hold on,
that's.
I got it. Uninteresting, rude, boorish, and generally unpleasant to be around. 6 to 7.
I mean, my saving grace is that I was basically a salesman for oil field in my current job as well.
Well,
That's my-
you're not doing salesman for an oil field anymore, so.
But in my current job, I technically am.
No,
Even though I'm a delivery driver, I
Don't you
still have
just take parts to people?
yes, but I still have to talk with the customer as well and try to convince them to buy more parts.
The
and
moment Jace speaks, ugh.
But there's also understanding of most conventions of social interactions and acts relatively acceptably in social circumstances. None of us do that. None of us do that at all. I want that to be known. That's 10. That's average. None of us are average.
I lie about a lot of my social circumstances and everything.
8.
Like
So,
I
so
will.
you do live with your mother.
Hi,
You just,
mom.
see a lady, you just see a lady walk by with a moose on her head, like, bang!
But no, a lot of times when I have to actually be professional and everything, I hate doing it, but I bite my tongue and I say yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, and all that. I don't
just
say them
pictured-
other imaginary pronouns because they don't exist.
Jace, I love you, but
Okay.
immediately I pictured, I bite my tongue and then I say, ma'am, where's your refrigerator?
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure I get that.
He's calling me fat.
I like that meme you posted, Connor. I am better than you.
That's basically your charisma in a nutshell. You think you're better than me? I am better than you.
But
I'm better than in a lot of different things than most people.
No, I know.
I don't know. A lot of my stats I hate. A lot of my stats I purposely lowball myself because
I do too.
I underperform or under promise and over deliver on a
So
lot
you're
of things.
so you're uninteresting, rude, boorish, and generally unpleasant to be around. All right.
I say
I mean, if
9
we're
or
talking
10.
to
9 or 10.
somebody talking to somebody that somebody's related to in here, then yeah, they'd say I'm a terrible person and horrible. They knows who I'm talking about.
yeah, but that motherfucker.
I
that
say 9
person-
or 10.
No,
That
I said who
person-
you're related to.
Well, no. That person in particular has a wisdom of like 7. So
Yeah, she's got a worse wisdom. than
Okay,
Ben.
you're
That's
being
nice.
real you're being real generous, Ben.
actually, no. If you look at what wisdom,
Anyway, we will not talk about that now.
yeah,
So what is Jace's Riz?
9 or
6.
10.
5.
12,
9.
12.
A 6 with a -5.
So the average would be about 7.
So a 9 minus 2 for self-loathing again?
All right,
No,
yeah, cool.
I said 6 -5.
No,
we're gonna
that's
6 minus 2.
You're not
We're 9
fucking
minus 2.
completely retarded. Boy.
9
You
minus
look it,
2.
but you ain't it.
You're not like really anti-charismatic though.
Yep.
It's just the way you come across a lot of the times about like
Listen,
hating
I can
yourself
turn
is
on-
definitely a
You are
negative.
I can
definitely
turn on the
sandpaper.
charisma. I
Turn it on then.
Hi, how are you? Oh, Dalton, you're looking absolutely lovely today.
He just does finger guns.
The problem is, y'all fuckers know me. It's like if I'm around people who I don't know, I can be nice and charming and everything.
So 10, but then when he's with us, 5.
So
But
friend
But
debuff.
that's also
Friend
with
group
your
debuff.
friends though. You're different with your friends because
Yes,
if you feel
that's what I'm
safe
saying.
in the situation, you're a
This
different
is not
person.
your friends though. This is you meeting an NPC and having to pass a check.
I mean, it's kind of like whenever I roll up on a job or something, and
You
this
outright
fucking-
lie through your teeth.
No, this fucking Latina chick is all up, and I'm like, "Hey, how's it going? So I heard you're in the market for some internet. Where you want to put this router?" You know, I just got it. Just fucking rolls off the tongue.
I mean, that's how I am. It's like
yeah,
whenever I
he
pull
does
up.
it when he bows, taking his fedora off.
Actually, most of the time I'm wearing a backwards hat.
Like I'll pull up to.
Oh.
When I was in Oldfield, I pull up to a location, look at it, I was like, "All right, boys, where you wanting this?" And
This is what
I'll
I
help
look
you
like when
unload it.
Ben goes up to the internet like, "Hey, yo,
So-
I'm Benjamin Bain. I need you. You want some internet?"
Reverse-
Benjamin. So what
reverse-
are we agreeing? What are we agreeing on his Riz?
Need some shades on though.
I don't
7 or
know.
8.
My,
7
I'm a
or
trash. I'm a trash person and even trash.
7 and 8. 7 or
Well,
8.
I'll give him an 8. I'll give him an 8.
I'll give him probably a 10, honestly.
Let's do a 10 with a -2 with
Okay.
selective self-loathing.
Because like he still
Selective?
generally knows what needs to be said in a general social situation.
The reason why I say selective self-loathing is it's situation based.
No, I constantly hate myself, Ben.
Yes,
Me too.
however, your outward projection is not necessarily there all the time.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if I
'cause
don't
I
hate
lie.
myself, if I don't hate myself, how do I get an erection?
If I don't hate myself,
I hate myself.
if I don't hate myself, fuck.
All right, so.
I hate myself for
So
hating you.
here's the classes that would be good for people. Matt would be a good all-rounder, except for a
Strength.
wizard.
I'm a bard, straight up.
Yeah, he's a bard,
Yeah,
but
but we
he
agreed
would be
Matt's
a
a
good
bard.
all-around. He couldn't be a wizard though because of his 9.
Yeah.
Also, druids I think are also intelligence. No, they're wizards.
Druids or wisdom?
So Ben is a good all-arounder. He can be fucking any class. Connor would make a very good bard.
Hell yeah.
Fucking Connor!
Really?
He's
Connor,
like,
if you can riz up a chick fucking like 500 or like what is it, 1,000 miles away from you to liking you more than her own fucking family, bud, I think you got some charisma.
you
I'm
got
a good
some-
all-arounder, but I would probably be better for more of a wisdom-based, maybe
Druid.
So a cleric or a druid?
cleric, 100%. But honestly, I'd be a good bard too as a person.
Well,
But Jace-
hold on. Would you want to go to being a cleric after that one incident?
Honestly,
A cleric of Freya, hell yeah, let's go.
Dalton would be a pretty good barbarian.
Barbarian.
Barbarians.
And Pathfinder, they're called skulls. In Pathfinder, they're called skulls. It's
I'm
barbarian.
inspired.
And Jace would be a good wizard.
A corpse.
No, not wizard. Not wizard. He'd be a good cleric or druid.
No, I'd be a great corpse.
No, you'd be
No,
a good
you'd be a
cleric.
Just let me die.
You'd be like a fucking bile spewer.
Even if
that
you
fucking
were a
blows
corpse,
up.
you would either be a cleric corpse or a druid corpse. So at least pick your poison, fat fuck.
I mean, at least you'd be able to conduct horrible human experiments.
Yeah, Dr. Mangala, come on.
Mega love, fuck yeah! Sewing twins together to see what it fucking does. Probably nothing because you just sewn 2 twins
Matt,
together.
You know what, Matt? That is a very horrible experiment.
Yeah.
Wait, did we say what Ben would be?
Yeah.
All
Oh,
rounder.
He'd be a good all-rounder, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
just
he'd be
put
a
butt
fighter.
buddy.
So he'd be a fighter. Boring.
Fighter and paladin would probably be my strongest ones.
Actually, Ben would be a fantastic paladin.
I'll put paladin.
The problem is he'd have to retain his oath. We all know that
He'd
ain't
be an
happening.
Oathbreaker paladin.
I could no, dude. When it comes to oaths and shit, I stick
of
behind my
vengeance,
promises.
though? Ben could be an Oath of Vengeance, though.
That's basically a paladin of tyranny.
But an Oath of Vengeance.
Yeah,
I'll
he'd
be
be the
right back.
Jeffrey Dahmer of Crusaders.
I'm gonna go use the
But we
restroom. I'll be
do
right
solve
back.
the-
Hey, I'll be right back. I broke the seal with this fucking
Oh,
whiskey.
That's a lie. That's not a thing. When you gotta pee, you gotta pee. Breaking the seal does nothing. Well, you
Well,
might
I
as
was-
well go too, Connor.
Go
All right, I'll be back.
Go on, fat piece of shit, asshole face. I'm sorry, I'm drunk. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry, baby.
I'm sorry, baby.
boy.
Hey, baby.
Go! Jesus fuck.
Fuck.
Well, that was
I'm gonna-
super fun. I'm glad I know our D&D fucking stats now. I can't. I
Yeah,
like Devin's gonna
I-
be excited. I'm gonna be like, we discussed our D&D stats, and she's gonna be like, tell me everything. And I'm be like, oh, girl. So like, first happened. Like they say he was fat, and I was like, yeah, you is fat. So that's a debuff because you fat, right?
I want you to record that conversation and send it to us.
We're gonna be doing it doggy style. Like, check out these stats. Like, yeah, I'm a 17.
I got a 20 here fucking charisma. When you can turn a lesbian to to date you.
Alright.
Bum, 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 bum.
Woo, fucking shit. I was holding that in for a minute.
Ben, breaking the seal is not a thing. It's been proven to be false.
It's just a turn.
Also,
It's a turn of phrase, and I'm almost done with this shit anyways.
yeah, turn up strays.
No one cares, Ben.
I'm running my own benchmark.
Emphasis on the bin.
Fucking
Yeah.
Gesmod.
Been there, done that.
This is just like green Viking mead is what it's called. It's got honey wine and hop cider, but it doesn't have anything.
I'm going to invent my own brew that's not mead, but it is called Yude.
I was gonna say that.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was actually.
No, you weren't. I
No,
call it. I'm
could
pressing
see.
X.
I mean, it's
I'm pressing X to doubt.
no. He knows
Uninteresting,
me
rude,
enough
and
where he
boorish.
knew where that joke was gonna go.
Yeah.
You what, Dalton?
Uninteresting, rude, and boorish. Jace.
Do it,
About
bitch.
fucking time, dude. Like, holy fuck. We've been, like, waiting for this for fucking years now.
Do it, pussy. No balls.
Like a minute, you.
All right, what was this last topic again?
Horrible human
Evil.
experiments.
I was
alright.
talking about you with a gun to your head.
Let's go with the true crime swami over
Oh, you bitch.
Yeah.
Horrible
Let's-
human
It's
experiment.
like I haven't fucking been worried about getting a phone call from your mom for the past fucking, like, 12 years or something.
here. Yeah,
Well,
man.
you're
I bet-
getting one now.
Yeah,
Well, shit, I'll have to call her. Hey,
All right,
the
fine.
time's
Let me do it
adjourned.
so you can't see.
Oh, I still have to. I still know it.
don't. As for someone who watches gore videos, please do it online and let us watch it, so
Yeah,
we
so
can
that way we
see
can
your
make more money.
sadness.
Yeah.
I'm in this thing where like it's nice seeing it happen, but then like watch the body afterwards where it like
Matt?
chills.
Kind of like that
That-
politician
is that too
that killed
far?
himself on
I'm
live
sorry.
TV.
Yes.
It wasn't far enough, man. Continue.
So anyway, when they go, it see you because you always seize up, but then you realize, like you
And
just
then you
blow
shit
your head
yourself.
off. It's terrible. Don't do it, dude. That's a bad thing. Don't do it.
And then you shit
Oh,
yourself.
is it? We couldn't tell.
If
Yeah,
it's,
they
You
a,
do not always shit yourself.
if it's a
You do
female,
not
she experiences rigor mortis. Or
Oh
rigor mortis.
my
It's
God.
called rigor mortis.
God damn it.
I thought that's what Ben said.
That's what Ben said
I
too.
like it.
I didn't say that.
So terrible
Well, man,
human
Ben, maybe you should
experiment.
choose your words a little bit better.
Terrible
I-
human experiments. Benjamin Bain is a terrible human experiment.
Dude, I was an experiment gone wrong, man. I came out with a fucking fractured skull at birth. I was bleeding all over the fucking place.
Yeah, your
I'm
mom and
giving
dad experimented, and that's what we got.
Man,
you.
I was giving people the Forrest Whitaker eye before the fucker got on
It's
fucking
because-
movies.
It's because when his mom was pushing, she also clenched real quick, like fuck that.
She did it. She's really good at her Kegel exercises.
Yeah, she
She's like,
giggled him.
she's like, stop, put it back in again.
Yeah, I'm not saying your mom was a slut, but she shoved you back in a few times before she actually birthed.
Speaking of which, tell your mother I said hi. I'll see her next
So
Friday.
that was one of the
Shut
weird,
the
gross
fuck up.
experiments we
Chase,
talked
Chase,
about.
After Ben's fucking big ass head went out of that, you think your penis is gonna do anything?
Who said anything about my penis? I'm gonna use my belly.
Hey, it's gonna be
Stop.
like
Stop.
it's gonna be like a
Stop.
clay thing.
Yeah, if you cut Jace open, you're gonna find like a fucking a license plate, like half of an 8-year-old boy, like fucking like cutting open a shark.
Oh my God.
Which is some of the weird, gross experiments. I mean, what have we talked about before? I know we talked about Unit 731.
Yeah.
We talked about
we
the
talked about
bunker
Ming-
thing.
Mengele, Joseph Mengele, one of the like the Nazi, like he would inject different dye into people's eyes just to see if it would do anything. He would sew twins. Like I braided the joke about it earlier, but he would sew twins together just
Yep.
because.
That
So
was-
like,
that was
hey,
the part one,
double
yeah.
twins, check it out.
Good recap.
I legit just pictured like him with like kind of like clear silverish looking dye. It's like, what are you doing with that? So I saw this show called Dragon Ball Super, and there's this character that gets like cool silver irises. I just want to see if we can do it.
What are you doing, step Nazi?
Jesus.
But no, I mean, I guess if we're getting into weird experiments, I as a true crime serial killer fan, I automatically think of like Jeffrey Dahmer, where he tried to like inject hydrofluoric acid into people's brains to make sex zombies, which never worked, but he still did it. I don't like, you know, I mean, I guess first you don't succeed, try again. If anything, Jeffrey Dahmer was a doer. That boy knew how to get it done.
What in the absolute fuck?
Why are you surprised after all this time?
It's
Also,
such
Ben, you're probably
basic
gonna have to put a censor bar over Connor during those
But-
things because YouTube will flag us.
Oh no, I'm
Even then,
zooming in.
like I understand it because I'm so far over this line that my normal just basic facts are usually insane to normal people. Especially with this whole bear thing. There was something about them shooting a woman, and the quote was like, a bear wouldn't do this. And it's like, yeah, well, a bear wouldn't cut another baby out of another woman's fetus and claim they gave birth. And then everyone was like, dude, what the fuck? This was not what this was about. I'm like, I'm just saying, there's terrible people, regardless what gender they are. And then, like, someone, like, I mean, have you ever actually, like, I guarantee you meet more men that aren't going to attack and harm you than you will the ones that have attacked and harmed you.
I'd rather fuck with a bear too, because at least a bear ain't gonna go fucking say you raped them and took half your shit in a fucking divorce.
Like I said, they're shitty people all around, regardless.
Unless it's Yogi Bear. Yes, I have to say, he put his hand right in my asshole, and I couldn't walk
It
right
was just only after picnic baskets, and we all know it.
And all he said was, I'm just reaching into your picnic basket. And then he even got boo-boo.
What are you doing there, Step Forest Ranger?
What are you doing to me, Step Forest Ranger?
Excuse me, bear fucker, do you need assistance?
every time someone's like, would you rather be with a bear or a man in the forest? It's like, but I am a man.
And you're also a bear.
Yeah, I'm a big furry guy.
Well, no,
And a
I
bit of a
ain't gonna
pig.
say
Man bear
'cause
pig.
it's bad.
Man bear pig.
Man
Yeah,
bear pig.
Man bear
I'm not-
pig. I'd rather
if
pick a
I
bear
was-
over man bear pig.
If I was a cop, I would be man bear pig.
There you go.
Al
Would you be
Gore's
super
just like,
serial?
Al Gore's hunting your ass down, bro.
I would be a terrible cop.
Yes, you would.
I'd pull somebody up and be like, you know, you were speeding. They'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, don't get caught.
Okay, yeah, but seriously, to get us back on topic, I'm not sure if this is true or not. It seems like it may be true, but the Russian sleep experiment, I'll bring that up. And there was a group of like so many fucking people where they gave them this drug that just kept them awake, and they were trying to see how people would react after constantly being awake forever. And it got to the point where people were like peeling their skin off. Like, supposedly it ends with everyone pretty much dead. The last dude who's about to kill himself just like turns to the doctor and's like, there is no God, he has abandoned us, and like destroys itself.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
it prove to
11
be a
days
creepypasta?
It's probably a creepypasta, more than likely, it's creepypasta. But
It's honestly one of the most cleverly done creepypastas I've ever run across. It's
'cause-
hellaciously descriptive.
which is like, but even if like it's like with the whole satanic panic thing, like even if a fraction of it's true, is that not already way too much to be true? Yeah, of course these kids didn't get fucking sucked down into a tube, but they were probably drugged, took down an alleyway, all this shit done to them, and they're like, well, yeah, I was like chugged down a tube, and like, you know, they flushed me down a toilet, and Jeff Bezos was there. That
Some
fucking
guy named
Mario
Benjamin
Kart
Bain
body
was
dude
there.
yeah, the Mario Kart body guy was cheating on his wife.
Digga.
Yes, Connor.
So, there's something kind of funny about the Russian sleep experiment. There's a channel of ASMR I had, and I was like, I wonder what video they put up today. It was a woman for 20 minutes narrating the Russian sleep experiment. I ended up falling asleep to it.
It's a good.
What's that say about you? What's that say about you as a person? You're a horrible person.
Well, no, it's
I'm
a good
horrible person because
creepy-ass
I'm thinking
story.
about fucking Stephen Hawking, who has a tiny little wheelchair for his penis as well. So it just kind of.
I'm telling you, Stephen Hawking didn't go to the island because there's no wheelchair ramps anywhere. All right.
Yeah, you got
No,
Gary.
there's no wheelchair ramp.
Do you think
He's got
it's
the inflatable water wings on his fucking
Also,
shit.
Ben, how do you know I don't have wheelchair ramps?
Do you think
Yeah,
You
how
can-
do you know? Are you
You can
100% sure?
actually find Little St. James Island on Google Earth. There you go.
do you
What
think
games?
do you think that his penis wheelchair had a keyboard too?
Yeah, of course.
How do you
It
think
said,
he?
I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm
Oh,
about
baby.
to have one.
Oh
And they
God.
would type out splort.
Oh, and his wife is afflicted with the same thing, and so she's like, "Not so fast. You're hurting me."
Please, this is my first time.
No,
Yeah.
no, don't
With a
touch me
vegetable.
there. This
Yeah.
is my no-no square.
Yamiche kudosai.
I wanted you to pop my cherry, not my black cherry.
You popped my colostomy bag instead.
Yo, girl, I'm gonna fuck you in your colostomy hole. Let's go.
It's gonna be a colosta you.
Can we,
People have done it.
can we cut the episode short?
Nope.
Nope.
So I got one for y'all that a lot of y'all have probably heard, but probably have forgotten about. The Tuskegee syphilis study.
Actually, I have heard about that.
You made that. That's a made up
tastes-
word.
Yeah, which syphilis tastes
All
the
words
best?
are made up words.
No, it
Refresh
was
my memory. I'm
Fair enough.
so it
very
was a
vague about it.
It was a point in time where a group of nearly 400 African American men were infected by the CDC with syphilis just to see how things would go. And this
It's gonna
lasted.
go. It's gonna spread, and people
This-
are gonna fucking bleed out.
Yeah,
of their
well,
dicks.
they were trying to see. They apparently someone thought it was a good idea to see how it would go and infect a population for 40 fucking years. This went on from 1932 to 1972. All right, so like,
Well, we have the results back. Everyone got syphilis. How do you
Like-
think it's gonna react? Of course it is.
Great job, Private.
We gave everyone syphilis, and now they have syphilis. Job well done. Shakes all
so
around. Here we
here's
go.
here's the fucking results. Of these men, 399 had latent syphilis, with a control group of 201 men who were not infected, right? And you had fucking people that died of, let's see, it was 28 of them had died directly from syphilis, 100 died from complications related to syphilis, 40 of the patients' wives were infected, and 19 children were born with congenital syphilis.
Once again,
I'm glad it was 19 children born with syphilis and not 19 children suddenly had syphilis.
once again, Matt was right. We gave them syphilis, and they got syphilis.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I did not know
It's
syphilis
a-
could kill you.
At least it's a successful experiment.
Like I knew syphilis could
Most-
drive you insane.
Actually, all STDs can kill you. Even
Hey,
HPV can kill you.
We just have enough vaccines against them, and
Like I knew syphilis could drive you insane way back when.
Dude,
but
even in a Unit 731, man, they would give syphilis to people and just see how long it took for them to die. Like they would.
I'm literally just picturing this dude just like, okay, so we gave him syphilis. What happened? They got syphilis. They got syphilis. What else happened? It spread to the people.
Dude, yeah, there was a joke
Red.
on last podcast where they were talking about people in 731 or whatever. Like, all right, what was this? All right, he didn't like it. What was the next guy? Didn't like it. Not a fan. Okay, next one. All right, he didn't like it.
Man, I
Wow,
gotta-
he froze to death in the cold?
Did he like it though?
Of course, you know, you're torturing people.
All I picture is one like person just, please God, put me out of it. But did you die though?
I wish
Well,
I
no,
would
this
have.
guy-
Dead.
This guy generally enjoyed the torture we put him through and asked for some more.
Dude,
Jesus Christ.
Albert Fish, when he got arrested and he got sentenced to the electric chair, he was known as the werewolf of like Brooklyn or some shit. I don't remember where, but
Werewolves in Brooklyn.
he would cook and eat children. This is what
Nice.
he did. He would shove nails and needles into his like taint, his fucking legs. When his X-ray had like over fucking 30 fucking nails just shoved in his abdomen because he loved pain. The police said we can't even punish him correctly because he loves it. His last quote before he went to the electric chair is like, "What a joy it would be. It's the only thrill I haven't felt yet, to be electrified to death."
Like they're beating him with fucking nightsticks, and here he is just taking it all in with the biggest fucking boner
He grew
ever.
up in a boys' home with a bunch of, you've seen kids get paddled for being bad, but instead of being like, this sucks, he was like, oh my god! Wife showed up.
He's like, oh, harder, daddy,
Scary.
harder.
I'm all talking about Albert Fish, like getting off on boys, getting beaten, and I just see a head like, eh.
Oh, I'm just a lowly fish. Don't give me the treble hook.
I'm so excited you're back. We did our D&D stats as ourselves. Yeah, we went through the whole list and we numbered ourselves. I have the list and I'll show you later.
along with that dick.
Along with that dick!
Oh yeah.
Hi, Devin.
Hi, Devin.
What's up, Devin?
Anything, hi.
Hello, faggots.
Hi, Devin.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh my God.
And Connor just finished.
Hey, don't talk
No,
about
the
your
shirt.
husband like that.
I love that, dude. I want that shirt. That shirt's amazing.
That's a
We
good
gotta get Hot
shirt.
Topic.
Nerd.
Yeah.
There's a hot topic in your mall.
No shit.
Yeah, it's where
Oh
she
no,
fucking-
and Connor's mom.
We're talking to
Oh,
Connor.
Yeah.
She works at Spencer's. My bad.
Yeah, he lives in San Angelo. I'm surprised there even is a Hot Topic.
Right?
Surprised they haven't beat him out of there for being satanic or something. But yeah, the syphilis.
Yeah. So yeah,
Would you like a half-naked shot of power?
and the only I will say
Yeah.
this: the only reason why
Yeah.
it fucking stopped. What the fuck?
Yes.
Or memento.
Yes.
Or memento.
Connor's gonna show titty.
Yes.
You might actually have to. You might actually have to censor that, Ben.
No, I'm not going to.
But there was nipples in. Oh, fuck it.
Not really. It was animated nipples.
And besides,
Ben,
yeah.
you look like a guy that should have a bunch of tattoos, but you don't.
I'm actually working on it because the girl I'm seeing right now, she's really, really intent on me getting in one more tattoo at least.
Ben looks like someone that would have like 90s tribal done,
Yeah.
like he regrets nowadays.
As long as you don't get her name on you, anything
No.
will do.
I'm
If
not
he gets
getting her
Angela's,
name.
if he gets
Well, I
Angela's name
tried, but
tattooed
then
on him,
when
I'm
it's
beating his
spelled
ass for being a
all the time.
dumbass.
Get my name here.
You might actually.
Yeah, just right here.
I would
It's
say
right on
get
the
my
titty.
name on your penis, but they would have to initial it.
Yeah, Connor Edward Gary Impey is a long ass name.
Just go keg him. Keg him.
Seegs.
Yeah.
Wait, that would spell segs.
Ooh, Connor can't spell.
Oh,
We knew
I should
that.
take we should take his intelligence stat down.
I was
Okay, yeah.
I was
Okay,
just about to I was just about to say that, Dalton.
You're no longer a spellcaster.
He wasn't to begin with.
He wasn't to begin with.
He's a fucking spedcaster.
I would say a spazcaster more than anything.
He just reads at everybody.
Vicious mockery.
Yeah. Dude, y'all, the only reason that the syphilis experiment ended though was
Bite
because
his
of an expose.
Why does
Don't
nipple?
lie. You're the last experiment.
Bitch, please. I was born in 88. That shit stopped at 72.
So
No,
you're
so
lying
they
about your
say.
age.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Ben is like over 40.
He's actually 50.
Why are y'all friends with this pedophile?
What the shit?
How fucking weird is it that I'm the one that's married?
Because of who you're married to.
By all means, I should be like the shittiest one off of all of y'all.
Are you serious? Ben was married.
What?
He gave it his best shot.
He
It's
got
not his
he got bamboozled. Is what he
Yeah,
got.
it's not his
He got
fault. I don't
hoodwinked.
blame him.
His
Jace, I can
flabber-
understand why
His
nobody would want to
flabbers
marry
were
him.
gasted.
Yeah, it's because I self-sabotage. I'm not letting
Because
anybody
if you
get near
dated
me.
Jace, you're dating like 3 people, and that's just too much. If you put someone into polyamory, and you'd be like, "I'm 3 people. You don't have to
Dude,
date anybody else."
You're dating 3 fucking airline tickets worth of people.
Yeah, but how hard is it to find 3 people with the same size tiny dick?
And then Connor over here, he just fucking needs to get out of his own head and start being himself.
He just needs to quit being a pussy and quit being afraid
Yeah.
of women.
Give me back, bitch.
Persona.
Connor, we can't put that on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can. People do it all the time. I saw someone
I know.
cut their dad's head off on YouTube.
Yeah,
Oh,
and that
no.
immediately got banned.
It's fake. Chill the fuck out.
Just like Connor's love
I
life.
saw someone shoot themselves in the head with the Halo gun. Ah.
And nothing of value was lost.
Well, yeah, he killed himself with a Halo gun. He didn't have much going for him.
Connor, do you have any terrible human experiments?
I mean, birthing me was probably one.
Your mom had, like, you were the best birth for your mom.
I know. I'm just being self-loathing again.
Yeah, because by that time it was a Stargate. You just walked out.
Jesus. Fuck.
Wow.
Wow, Ben, way to be an asshole.
I'm telling Don.
Jace literally just said, and nothing of value was lost. And then Ben says one thing, and it's, wow, Ben,
It's
you're
'cause
the
Ben
asshole.
Wow,
said
Ben.
it. Because Ben said it.
Because Ben's an
Anyway.
asshole.
I would take more motivational advice from Ben than I ever would Jace.
Wow, I'm actually kind of
You
hurt
don't
on
take
that one.
Any motivational advice from Ben.
Yeah, you don't take motivational advice at all, motherfucker.
From anyone.
Yeah,
Even
I've
your
seen you
own
fucking.
mom.
I've seen you spit on your hang in there poster with the kitten.
I've seen you spit on your hand and rub your foot.
I
No,
have seen
you
that,
haven't.
and it is
You
scarring.
haven't. He has.
You've
All right,
done it
fuck
on the
it. I'm gonna do it
podcast.
again. Do I have to do it again? I will do it
No.
again.
Put that goddamn foot down. It's not
Hey,
Twitch.
Ben, got us affiliate.
That foot
It
got us
did,
affiliate,
yeah.
man.
It wasn't you building your PC, it was you showing your feet, bud.
I am twerking. And
It's working.
For free.
Speaking of
I might
which,
add.
I got it
In this
recorded.
economy,
I got it recorded, and I sent the whole thing to Dalton for the twerking blooper reel.
honestly, I needed to get into a
Get
GIF
rid of that.
animated.
We got it for everybody.
Oh no, my actions have consequences, says Connor, the rich kid.
Yeah, motherfucker.
He's just going through the motions that all the OnlyFan models right now are gonna have in like 5 years when they can't get
telling my
jobs
mother
and
that
they
I
get
twerked
kids
on the
and a
internet.
husband, and they can't do anything because I'm sorry, we can't allow your person here because you had your pussy all over the
Technically-
internet.
Technically, I did tell my mother. I said, "Hey, we actually streamed today. Me trying to build the PC." She's like, "How'd it go?" I said, "Poorly. I'm fucking stupid." And she said, "Did anything good come out of it?" Well, we got affiliate at least. And then I said, "It's probably because people wanted to see my feet." What the fuck? And I was like, "Yeah, I know."
So Connor's mom knows that Connor's a thought model on Twitch. All right.
Thought model.
God damn it.
You know what? You know what? Connor needs to have his webcam on when he's streaming, and he'd just be like,
I'm starting to think Memento Morons is just a fucking evil experiment.
Yeah, we're just the Ku Klux
I mean-
Klan if we made a podcast.
Do you know? Do you know
Now,
how many?
that's not entirely incorrect.
Do you know how many?
we
memes-
talk about wizards and dragons just as much, man.
Dragging these nuts in your face.
Don't threaten him with a good time. He'll keep on asking you to do it.
Well, that's cool. I think we're completely off topic on this one.
I
Well,
mean, is
I
there
can't
any,
think
is
of
anyone
any
else got
others.
shit to talk about?
Well, I was going to talk to.
I need to eat. I'm too drunk. I need to eat. or
human
I'm gonna go.
vivisections? You got
Yeah,
this.
of Herophilius over here. He's considered the father of anatomy. He would he got 600 living prisoners and would just cut open their stomachs in the middle of like an entire like Greek area where everybody could see it.
Yeah, that I mean,
Just to
that's
see how it
kind of how like why people had to steal corpses. Like,
That's why Benjamin Franklin had a bunch of corpses. Yeah, because he was.
yeah, they had to learn the anatomy and like vivisections is they do the Y incision and they split you open. There's one 1 second, let me
But yeah,
I
during
just
the
picked-
reign
I just
of Ptolemy the First and the Second in Egypt, him and his co-worker down there, I forgot his name, but for 30 to 40 years, they would go and just dissect living people.
I just pictured literally slices a dude's stomach open. Is now bleeding.
There's a documentary on Netflix about this. It's called Struggle: The Life and Lost Art of Sukowski, and his name is Stanislaus Sukowski, but he was a sculptor. And as a child, he stared directly into the sun, so he just has holes burned in his retinas where there's just black. But when he was sculpting, like he would do shit so incredible. Like in order, he just did like a knee of like some like tournament of like whoever could do the best sculpture, we're gonna pay for your college or whatever. He just did the knee, and they were like, this guy, let's get that guy. And like, what were we talking about before that?
Human vivisection.
Yeah. His anatomy, how he learned it, because when his dad died, he convinced the people to let him dissect his own father.
Hey, Ben, when your dad dies, I have an idea.
He dissected his entire like skin and everything, because like when he does his sculptures, they're like very exaggerated, but that's because he knows how the muscles work, how everything's intertwined. One of his main sculptures, it's called The Struggle, and it's this hand attacking itself because all the fingers and stuff are like eagle heads and shit, and it's like all these fingers fighting with themselves. But like, it's incredible, man. He's an incredible artist. But like, yeah, he fucking dissected his own dad in order to learn his craft more. It's fucking insane. He was like maybe like 11 or something.
I just thought of one of the Salmonella videos where it talked about the guy who learned like he could use electricity to like slightly animate things to that person. Hey, that's a great idea, but what if we tried it on people?
There you go.
You can actually like make corpses move and shit by shooting electricity into them.
No, no,
Yep.
Yeah,
definitely.
but I mean, you can't make
In
them
fact, that's actually
sentient
how
walk
you
around.
bring people back too. Is like defibrillation.
Actually, I think I don't know names, but this might count as a bad human experiment, depending. I think it happened in France. It had to do with the whole guillotine situation. Basically, there was a doctor who wanted to know if, like, there was any shred of consciousness left firing once a human's head was separated from his body. So he basically was present at this dude's execution.
Yep.
Head gets lopped off. He grabs it and immediately, like, is staring
Slaps
at
it. You slap it? Yeah, and it made this grimace face of like someone just slapped me.
And he's basically just like, oh. But yeah, it literally proved to just be, no, it's like, whatever. It's like,
I guarantee, like, I watch death footage all day. I see a lot of beheadings are like the cream of the crop of the gore community. They're like vaginas. Everyone's a little bit different, but you still know exactly what you're gonna see.
what the fuck do you mean?
Well,
Dr. Gabriel Barreau,
there was another guy
the
who.
doctor you're talking about.
Well, there was
I-
another guy that was so dedicated to it that he chopped his own fucking head off and blinked once for every second while his assistant.
Yeah, he got there
recorded.
like 20 blinks or something. It's about like
15.
20. Yeah, it's like 15 to 20 seconds where you're. Cause I imagine it's still you're kind of
blood
linked to
coming
your
out,
body.
yeah.
Yeah, from spirit to body. When you die, your spirit leaves you, regardless how much pain you're in. Once you die, you're looking at yourself as a third party inspector. So especially if you're getting your head cut and you're still kind of conscious, your mind's still gonna be firing off all these signals because it's never had this happen before. So your eyes and you being able to hear is gonna be something that is gonna exist for at least a couple seconds there, which
You
is
just
insane.
can't talk.
I forgot what movie I watched the other day, but he was talking about when he cut heads off, he would like point them at their own bodies so they could see themselves beheaded. Oh yeah, it was The Exorcist 3. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I was like, he's like, man, it brought me so much joy them knowing that they don't have a fucking head anymore. Like it's fucking hardcore, dude. It's metal shit.
I just pictured if that happened to me, it's like, all right, turn his head to his body. I look at myself. Oh wow, I'm not as fat as I thought I was.
And then you turn into your spirit self, like, holy fuck, I'm way fatter than I thought I was. Yeah, they needed an escalator to heaven instead of the stairway, because I ain't moving up all them stairs myself, buddy.
I'm so fat I broke the stairway to heaven.
Yeah, I'm the reason for the out of order sign that's been on there for fucking 10 years already. All right, anyone else got anything else?
contractors.
Jace, you got anything?
I had one. Oh, fucking hell.
I'm sorry. I just
And I had it
found
written
Pringles
down,
boots
too,
that
mother-
have- I just found Pringles boots that have little koozies that you can put your Pringle cans into.
That's badass.
Sorry, Jace. I just
No, you're good. You're good. I had one. Oh, okay. It was the only thing I really remember anymore. I tried finding it earlier and I couldn't find it. The only thing I remember was a island on Scariest Places on Earth, where like this doctor would just experiment on different people, and a lot of the people on that island were in quarantine because of I want to say tuberculosis.
Right.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, doctors had to try extreme shit in order to understand things. That's why it's called a practice, is it not? Because they had to practice shit in order to figure stuff out.
How long was he making that face, Ben, and you weren't going to say anything about it?
He's been giggling at it like a minute.
That's the poop face he made last time, where he had to take a shit. So he already made Dookie once. If he makes Dookie again,
I've been
then
straight
you
up
better
staring at
send
it
me
the
some
whole
Taco
time.
Bell too, motherfucker.
But
I think it reminded him of the Chipmunk Girl a little too much.
Oh my gosh.
yeah, there was a doctor on an island that was quarantined for tuberculosis, I want to say, and he would just run random experiments on different people just to see what would happen to them.
That's
Wait.
what happens, man. Especially once you get the go ahead to do so. It's same thing with serial
I wanna
killers,
say it was
man.
in Italy.
there's a progression where once you get comfortable with something, you take a little further step.
Yeah.
Something more depraved.
Yes,
more-
Connor.
I actually have one that technically counts. Walter Jackson Freeman II, the man who religiously handed out lobotomies like they were cotton candy.
I remember that.
Like, that man could have literally had a patient said, he could have been like, in my
Yeah,
opinion, I think
lobotomy's only. They couldn't even use the lobotomy tool that they made for it because it would break. It was too fragile. They had to use ice picks.
Because apparently that guy was like so skilled at it, he could do several lobotomies a day.
Yeah, but even
He
then,
could.
they only temporarily work. Lobotomies never worked. It made them docile for a minute, but they would always end up fucking rageful and fucking.
There's only 1% of cases that it actually did any good.
The funny thing is, though, he got crazy with it at points where he just do it. Like, he could legit sit there and be like, so I think you have a slight mental illness, maybe something right here. And the patient could be like, no, I feel fine. The doctor would just go, fuck you. Like, he would just do it sometimes to do it. Like, he got crazy with it.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that's also why I find it just so... I don't know, I still find it funny that I actually found a mug on Etsy that said, I got my lobotomy at Volo's, and I kind of want to get it.
Honestly, what I want to get is a fucking Memento Morons tattoo on my arm.
Or a Mimo mug.
Nah, Memento Morons, fucking full ass logo, right there.
And that won't have any regrets at all.
I mean, you can always sell a kidney. Yours still work, right?
Matt, you're muted for some reason.
My kid came in asking about getting on the PlayStation. I'm like, no, you got like an hour before bed. Absolutely not.
But yeah,
Let's
yeah,
fucking
man, you can sell a kidney. Yours still work, right?
Let's all fucking get that tattoo. Fuck yeah.
Where am
Let's
I
do it.
gonna put it? I'm out of room
What's
on
your
both
left
my
arm
arms.
looking?
Get it down
Oh.
here, man, on the forearm. Get it on
I
your
can't.
thigh. Get it on the thigh. The thigh and the biceps and the forearms are like prime real estate for
I
tattoos.
made a promise to my grandfather that I would never get a forearm
In
tattoo.
that case, pull it
Get
down
it on your
Periscope.
back shoulder, man.
In that case, pull it down Periscope and just have "Welcome Aboard" tattooed on your dick.
And
He's
just say
always gonna get his
WB on there.
W-E-L. Yeah, like we. It says
Why don't we
we
just
on
say
here.
WB, man?
It's like,
Wee.
well,
Well,
anyway.
I may not touch bottom, but I'll stretch out the edges.
Anyone else got anything? Or are we about
You'll
ready
do
to close
another-
this
I
up?
think we're
Neither of
about
those things.
done. I gotta pee and I need to eat.
All right, Ben, play us out.
All right. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, bitches, gripes, complaints, or if you would like some perspective merch from us, then hit us up at momentumorons@gmail.com. On the offhand chance you want to support this podcast, then hit us up on our Spotify for Podcasters support link, or on Ko-Fi or Patreon. And if you want to check us out on Twitch, we are streaming on there. We fucking made affiliate. What the fuck, Connor? Jesus Christ.
That's what it sounds like. We sucking dick.
autism.
We made fucking affiliates, so you can do fucking paid subs and shit like that. We got some custom emotes. Apparently, I'm dead in one of them.
You can
If
bully
you-
us.
Don't
we're
bully
on-
me too hard or I'll come.
We are on Twitter at Momentum Morons. We're on Facebook at Momentum Morons. We are on Instagram at Momentum Morons. We are anywhere. Just fucking Google us. We're the first thing that you find on Google. I take that as a personal win. Fuck yes. Let's see here. Shout out to the Odd Phone guy. She's fan-fucking-tastic. And, well, I would say shout out to Team Thick, but have they made anything?
I haven't heard it.
Matt, you're muted again. Matt, you're muted again.
Horror and Funny is still going on, but Team Thick hasn't made anything in a minute because
Okay.
the other dudes are kind of being dumb.
The other dudes are kind of being dumb. All right, well, then shout out to Horror's Funny.
Horror's
Funny!
Speaking of which, Matt, I think you're going to be in on an episode at some point, aren't you?
Probably. I mean, if I get the chance to get over there, so they want to take mushrooms and watch a scary movie, which is like sounds intense. So like,
Fuck yes.
Go for it, dude.
All right, so without further ado, I shall bid thee adieu.
Fiddle do it, dude.
Good day.
Before you all guys leave, there's one thing I saw that there was a video of a chick hanging out of a van dancing like a thought, like
Yeah.
shaking her ass and shit, and she got hit by a sign. And the first thing I sent on the fucking comment was Charlie from Hereditary, because that's the first thing I thought of.
Oh
I was
my
like,
god.
Matt would enjoy this.
Yes.
But he's
I
like,
love
I'd
it.
enjoy it more if I could go pee.
I
Right.
would enjoy that.